the way it is, and maybe I'm going to win all my games.
And we are back.
You're kicking it on? Yeah, cool. Here, let me... Yeah.
What's up, man?
How you doing?
I don't got a whisper in here, right?
Right. We want to keep quiet-ish, but you don't have to like whisper or anything.
Whose case this is?
No, but if you said it right there, then it should be acceptable.
I'll damage it.
Yeah, just like right in between there, I think.
You know what, I realized I played a practice game against Jim there, and I just didn't play my racks.
Oh, yeah, you might want to bring those to the table.
Yeah, you know, you pay 150 points for some models.
Devin is on saying you're a champ for being up at 3 a.m.
You know what? I'd be up at 3 a.m. anyways. This is my mid-afternoon.
Crucio?
I don't know. I'm not sure who all exactly has been monitoring us. We have a lot of folks coming through, so...
So, I'm gonna be honest.
Sure.
I'm like really insecure about playing this army because the last time I was about to done it so badly. But that's okay. I'm gonna make mistakes here with a friend and in front of as many people are watching, and it's gonna be fun.
I mean, I know you're like new-ish to this particular build. Do you want to kind of like talk through this game a lot and discuss things? Okay, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, let's have some fun with it, man.
I think if all the viewers are interested in really hearing us kind of like talk this game
out. That's perfect for 3 a.m.
Cool.
We all need to go slow.
Yep. So, yeah, we won't worry too much about... Do we have a game at 6, or...
I have a game at 6 on stream 2. According to the stream 1, there is Mark versus Jim here.
Okay.
With Chris supposedly on host. There's no host for my game. I'll pull double duty.
I could go down. I don't think I have anything there. I could go down and just hang out and host stuff.
One of us will be around.
Yeah, it's not hard.
So let's play a 3.
I've gotten that mission so many times. You mind if we do? Yeah.
Let's try 1.
Okay, I've played mission 3 times out of the 5 games, so it's like,
let's
do something.
In my last, 6 games, 3 or 4 Moon Vanguard, I'm like, oh, okay.
Mission 1 is, I believe, 6 objectives in the reverse diamond.
Yeah, that sounds right. There's got to be a packet sitting right here somewhere.
There is.
There's one hiding underneath all that stuff. Yeah.
There's one right here.
Eldar, are you playing Tau right now?
I'm doing Tau this time.
Okay, cool. I have very little experience playing against Tau.
Okay.
Siege Ground, which is going to be, this will be a great chance for me.
Do you want me to go through the list real quick for you? It's not super complicated, but
I know.
Someone on the stream asked what you think about the new Supremacy armor costs.
I think the Supremacy armor is fine. If you bring it to a tournament, you can probably do pretty alright with it, but you have to be really careful about getting locked in combat. Because if they just touch your toe with one Gene Stealer, then that's all you're going to get to shoot that turn. So you really need a lot of other guys around it to overwatch and do all that. And honestly, what I think you really are probably doing is bringing a Supremacy suit and then 65 drones and a couple of commanders. Because it is super vulnerable to getting locked in combat.
And it's pretty alright.
It's alright. It has a lot of firepower. The problem is if your opponent is smart, they won't let you use it. Right. And that is obviously kind of a problem for Tau lists.
Game 6 at the event. Right here, Sean.
Yeah.
Good for you for picking it back up.
And I got 1 or 2 more this coming day here, so we're gonna see how it goes. What's the 1812?
1812.
Okay.
There's more than I think, or an overture or something.
Yeah. War of, overture of, treaty of.
I think we've only played one game, and it was the final game to win in GT, which is always a high stress situation. So this is I'm sure
it'll be interesting. That's kind of why I like getting to play a bunch of people in a more casual environment
like this. Where no one gives a fuck, and so it's not exactly.
Yeah.
Pardon my language. Okay, so I understand. I think what all the pieces do, but tell me more.
Okay, so 2 Riptides. Key thing about them is they reroll failed Overwatch.
That's the counterfire
defense.
And those are both it's a 6/2/2 weapon with 12 shots.
6/1/2, because I don't have the advanced targeting on them.
Right. Okay, and then it overcharges to 18 shots.
Yes.
And you have to take a wound or something. If you
I take a mortal wound from it.
And one of them each turn can also have a 3-up save, or however you do it.
I can spend a command point to also get a 3-up or move 2d6 inches.
So do you generally give everyone the 3-up, and then one of them gets 18 shots? Or just depends on what.
They always both get 18 shots. It is guns first. I
Sure.
sometimes spend a command point to give one of them a 3-up if I expect that they will kill off my drones, or I just need to be tanking saves.
Sure.
Unit of broadsides, 3 of them. They have missile pods. 7.
What's the primary? Yeah, what's the primary pod do?
8 shots. There's technically 2 guns with 4 shots each, so I can split.
And the other guns are 5-1, 30 inches, no line of sight, right?
Yeah. So 8 shots each out of big and little from each suit. Big guns are essentially autocannon profile.
7-1-2, do they need line of sight?
They do need line of sight. They're actually 7/2/2 because I have the advanced targeting on them.
Oh, so they have.
Yeah,
Okay.
they have it.
How
The
far do
Riptides
those?
do not. 36.
Okay.
36 is the longest any of my guns reach.
Gotcha. I bet there's some. It's usually way more than enough, and then
But
sometimes
occasionally-
just
yeah.
right.
The big trick with them is, do you know about the ambush and hunt thing that the commanders can activate? So once per game, I can call either for an ambush or a hunt.
Yeah. So you can move and shoot with no penalty, or you can not move at all and roll all right.
Yes.
And don't you could also get a command and control node thing where your commander suit makes something else roll all its wounds?
Yes. So Shadow Sun can give that out, and will usually be giving it to broadsides, and she also can declare an extra ambush once per game. So I get the reroll and no moving 1 extra time. So I can either do 2 ambushes or an ambush.
You declare that at the beginning of the turn, right?
Correct.
And is it at the beginning of the turn when you pop that bubble, everything that qualifies is stuck and rerolls?
It's check it within 6, and everything there is who is going to be affected regardless of movement later.
Okay, gotcha. But they can't move.
Yes, and it is a may not move at all, so if I have guys locked in combat, then I just can't do it, basically, because they have no ability to move.
So one model in a squad that's within 6 means the whole unit can't fall back, whatever it is, they're locked. Okay, I got you.
6 squads of Fire Warriors.
By the way, I've never been clear on exactly how that worked, and I've had arguments with people about it before.
Oh, yeah?
Because it doesn't. In the book, it's just like, okay, you declare it, but...
It's one of those things where it's like, the wording is not real clear, but sort of from the way abilities like that across the game work, it is fairly clear.
Well,
that's very consistent.
They could just
other
said
things.
all models within 6 inches at that time.
Yeah.
And the problem is solved.
And if it was Privateer Press writing the rules, they would have, but this is Games Workshop.
Right? Well, God bless them. Okay, and so you have a bunch of drones.
Yeah, I have 3 6s of gun drones, 1 6 of marker, and 4 2s of shield.
That's a bunch of drones.
A lot of drones. I also have 1 2-man repair drones. They're the Forge World ones.
What do those things do?
Same thing as every other drone
Those are
for
neat. I like
intercepting wounds. Yeah, I made them off like the little Star Wars probe droid kind of. So like other drones, they can eat a wound. They also, the squad can try and repair 1 battle suit, passes on 4 up, and repairs D3 wounds.
It's like everything. Okay.
Yeah.
And then the Fire Warriors are just normal Fire Warriors, 3 shots at
3 shots with the rapid fire
with
and the guy
fire
and everything.
blade thing. Yeah.
Yes. I have 2 fire blades. One is the Warlord. She has the Pure Tide chip, which is getting command points.
Sure. And it's on a 5 or better on both of us, or 6?
A 6 for each stratagem.
Same deal.
This commander and the 3 little marker light guys, these dudes are all Sasia, so they can reroll 1 miss per turn. Everyone else is Tau, so Overwatch on 5s.
Sure. Is Greater Good Sept restricted?
It is not. I don't benefit from the 5s on the Sasia guys, but I can support 4. Drones are Sept locked. So I can't suicide for someone else.
All your drones and all your suits except that one are all okay. Yes,
Yep.
fine. And also, drones, do they get kill points for kill
Yes. They count just like any other unit.
And I can soul burst off of them, right?
Yep. They are a unit in all respects.
So they are. I like drones. They're how I run away.
You're gonna get all kinds of soul bursts off me real easily.
All right. So let's. Do you want to go over my list?
I pretty much know your list.
Sure.
If you want to go through it real quick for our listeners,
yeah, absolutely. So it's 3 detachments. First one is a Dark Eldar Coven detachment with Urian and Homunculus as the HQ. Homunculus gets the Vexator Mask. Actually, I won't pay the command point for it in this game because I'm not going to care about you fighting before me, so I don't have that. 3 squads of 5 racks.
Actually, I would suggest you do it. Vexator Mask prevents Overwatch.
Huge against him.
Yes.
Yeah, usually it's a non-issue, but you're right.
Yes.
And Vexator Mask, if I charge a unit with the Vexator Mask, and I tag it in hand-to-hand, and then charge that same unit with a different squad, can you greater good off of that?
If there are units who are not locked in by the Vexator, yes.
Gotcha. Okay, but if I charge one, I guess I can't get within an inch of the rest of them. So but he can't be Overwatch. It doesn't matter. So he charges everything right. Okay.
Yeah.
And then that 3 squads of racks in that detachment, and then 2 squads of 7 grotesques. I have the Ynarri detachment with Yvrain and Eldrad. 2 squads of Storm Guardians and a squad of Rangers for the troops. 9 Reapers and 9 Shining Spears. And then a Supreme Command with 3 Warlocks in it. 2 are Oathway, 1 is Biltan. He gets the little relic for rerolls.
Yep.
And then as far as powers go, Eldred has Doom, Fortune, and Guide. Yvrain has Ancestor's Grace and Word of the Phoenix. And then the 3 Warlocks in this game, the one who has... the one with the stones is going to be... going to have Quicken. And then both of the other ones are going to have Protect Jinx.
Okay.
You actually have a lot of indirect fire, though, huh?
Quite a few smart missiles.
And those are all range 30 inches?
Yeah.
No AP on any of those? Or any of them
the ones on the broadsides are AP 1 because of advanced targeting.
That's fine. That all checks out. Okay.
My Warlord trait is the Tau version of the Space Marine Storm of Fire. Extra AP on 6s.
Sure. There's a 6-inch bubble around it?
6-inch bubble, and I have to pick 1 unit for it to target.
Oh. Okay.
So it's not everything, but it's
if it was everything, it'd be super nasty, right? Yeah. All right. So you have 2 Riptides and I guess.
Are you thinking secondaries?
Yeah.
Butcher's Belt, it's a given.
Right, Butcher's Belt,
I have a trillion
I'm
units.
guessing. How many 7 wound suits do you have?
Only 2.
Broadsides
Broadsides are 6. So I'm no good for Big Game Hunter. Headhunter, I have a lot of characters.
Like the little Conjure Fireblades and all that.
I think I have like 8 or 9 characters.
So we're going to take, we'll take Butcher's Bill, we'll take Headhunter. The third one.
That's the tricky one.
It always is. Like.
I technically could be Reaper if you kill like every model in my army.
Yes, you have over 80 models.
Barely, yeah.
That's a solid way to guarantee I get points, so I'll get at least a few of them.
Yeah, you'll get at least a couple out of it.
We'll go with that.
Okay.
If I'm gonna win the game, I'm gonna grind your models.
If you can manage to charge Urian in, can you say Urian trouble now for me? Always wanted to make that pun in the game.
Yeah.
It took me a second to get that. That's a little early.
It's like the one of those barely a puns. The worse it is, the better it gets.
Yeah.
Especially at 3 a.m.
Yes.
Hey, why do men tell dad jokes?
Why do men tell dad jokes?
Because they're full grown.
That's
bad.
Boom! That's what I want this whole thing to be. We got there. We did it. We
We're off to a good start.
Yeah. Alright.
So if you want to roll for deployment?
I gotta pick my secondaries real quick. We're gonna do Headhunter.
That's one of the few options.
Yeah. Mark for Death.
There are exactly 4 things you can mark.
Yep.
Both squads are grotesques, the Spears and the Reapers. And if you don't kill them, you're losing anyways.
Yeah, it's like I gotta end those, or else it's not even a game. And I feel feel like an idiot even thinking about taking ground control.
I did that earlier.
No, it's just it
Well,
never feels like
this
the right
mission has
decision.
6 objectives, so this is the best
Yeah,
mission for it.
But I'm
It's
going to
still a
take
bad
so
idea.
much attrition.
All right, like odds are in this match, like you're going to be in a little turtle castle getting smashed on. You'll have like 2 turns at Tau speed to try and get to things.
Right. I think we're going to do old school.
So I think the real challenge for me here is, spears do best when someone's spread out. If they're in a castle, spears are not going to perform nearly as well. And you have an army that's going to sit in a ball.
That's what this really comes down to. Is my plan is to ball up and dare you to charge me.
Right.
Because,
and so my plan should be to get a lead and hold more than you, and be like, okay.
Yeah, the problem is you can't weather the attrition from my smart missiles. And if I can basically keep these 4 objectives...
Right. So one can hold an objective from inside this building, right? On
Sure.
this side? Right, so that's... I guess you have... The smart missiles are indirect fire.
Yeah.
So,
that's why it's like, I can hold these 3 on myself, I can shoot at you on this one, which means
let's see how we're deploying.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, 3?
3 is...
Oh, yeah, roll off. So I got
that's 5. So
what are you doing?
It is deployment
Dawn of
2, Dawn of War. All right. Well, that makes this real interesting.
We can just stay here and move the buildings if you want a different side. Which side do you want?
I'm fine with this side. It's about the same as the other to me.
Exactly.
Just real quick, enclosed buildings on these 3.
Yeah. Yeah, those are magic boxes.
That's essentially just a hill.
Yeah, we're not going in that. That
Sounds good.
That'd be BS.
Okay.
This definitely... I haven't played on... I don't... For some reason, I just don't play on Dawn of War a lot. I think our last game was Dawn of War as well. It's...
think so.
I feel like Dawn of War and Pointy Dawn of War are the disordered ones compared to the others because they're just so short board.
Yeah, and it used to be Dawn of War was sort of the default,
I know,
and now it is like,
edition.
ooh, you got Dawn of War, bad luck, man.
Yeah, nice, a good thing to have with Custodes, right?
Yeah, God. I don't think I've played a game against Custodes that wasn't Dawn of War like the past 6 months. It's been
That's
bad.
going to be a bad experience, but not recommended.
The only one where it worked out was where I was running triple Yavara, and the entire game consisted of him charging me, and everything who charged me died.
Yeah. Imperium is a really straightforward faction, and they don't have a lot of they have no move. They're like one of the few factions with no move twice, right?
Not really, no.
Everyone else gets one, and I mean, Custodes really need it. If Space Marines had it, some of their units would be good.
Don't need it. Those bikes are already too fast.
Well, I'm thinking of the infantry.
Okay, that's
that are otherwise useless because, I love the footy Custodes, but if you get Hammer and Anvil, it's like, oh, my 6-inch move models that I spent 500 points on now sit here and.
Well, you can always teleport one of them as well.
You could bring some of them by teleport.
You can bring my teleport. It's just.
I've been running a block with my teammate that has a 10-man custodian
block,
and we teleport in. You bring it in the middle of the board and use it very similar to Blight Lord Terminators, just a big area denial.
Those will work well in a lot of situations.
Okay,
so
you're starting first.
I believe I am. So, I mean, we can just talk to that, doesn't matter. I'm not going to be able to hide a lot of stuff from you, especially my grotesques. So I need center board control. So I'm probably just going to have to put my grotesques right here. And then if I go first, they just
move right into that room.
They just run right into this building, and grotesques can take the smart missiles. They'll live through that.
Yeah, it'll chip away at them, but
right,
they can survive it.
If you have to wound me on 5s and I have that many wounds, I mean,
I don't wound you on 5s. I wound you on. Oh no, I guess with Urian next to him, they're 6s.
Any monk 6,
yeah.
That's what makes them so gross. They can do that long enough that I can win the game around them if I have to.
Hopefully,
that's the idea. It might not work. So, given this board and how that's going to be, I'm pretty comfortable I can just put down grotesques right away. Do you have any deep strikes?
Potentially a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Do you have any suicide commanders?
I mean, two of them are cold stars. So
two cold stars.
Yeah.
Okay, and those can move as far as they want.
Up to 40. Yeah.
So that means I do have to do a ball.
Yeah, you don't want me assassinating your brain. Yeah, the interesting thing about this matchup is it basically comes down to my broadsides and riptides and your shining spears.
I think the spears are. I think where I would win or lose this game is in how artfully I use the spears.
Yeah.
Because
at the end of the day, that is kind of what's going to do pretty much all of the work.
and cold starts to move up to how far?
40.
So they're basically a teleporty snipey thing.
Yep.
I'll give myself a little more room here because I need to.
Are those the actual grotesque models?
Yeah, those are the actual
I've never-
single pose and
Yeah.
I've never seen one in real life before.
Games Workshop will happily charge you $25 for one of these in Finecast.
Yeah.
I converted mine out of Medusa.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
you can, I've heard the like the Skaven Rat Ogres or whatever
Yep.
are a popular conversion, but those make a model that's larger than this, and for competitive play, I want to have these small.
Medusa are a little taller, but they're about the right size, and the base size is correct.
Yeah.
That's
And they look kind of cool, Dark Eldar-y.
Yeah. Because, they slith and stuff like that.
Exactly.
So,
And what are your Cold Star commanders? What do they have for a loadout?
missile pod, high output burst cannon,
How percent has like 8 shots?
8 shots, strength
1.
5.
Oh, strength 5.
0, yeah.
Oh, and do they have the ATS or no?
So that's what I was. So they're both missile pod high outburst.
Yeah.
One of them has ATS and the supernova launcher. It's the relic version of the frag projector 622.
And it's how many shots?
D6 no sight.
Okay. Sure.
And the other one is an additional regular burst cannon and drone controller.
Okay.
So broadsides,
How many drops do you have, by the way?
an ungodly number, like 24 or something.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm 2 battalions of Vanguard and a bunch of extra units crammed in.
Let's do a. I'm actually going to put on the rest of the draws first. I'm going to put down the meaty outside of this because we got to make sure I shield everything properly.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, some more grotesques. Shocker, they're in this cute little pattern.
I am shocked.
That's the sound of like not shocked, right?
Shocked. I am shocked. Well, not that shocked.
Well, then don't stick your fingers in the power outlet.
Oh. Bender, are you jacking on in there? No! Don't come in!
Hey now.
You know what I'm gonna do real quick? Go ahead.
Uh-huh.
So there's that. Go into
Okay.
your garbage unit.
We got ourselves a Ripper Tiger.
Yeah, there's not gonna be a lot of finesse in how we deploy. So I'm gonna do 3 warlocks.
Mm-hmm.
So there's three drops. Go ahead and do that. And a farce here. There's 4 drops, and I am going to be right back.
Go for it.
It's time for Guinness. Okay.
You put down 5 drops, right?
Just now?
Yeah. Or is it 4?
Oh, I think we went on to 4.
Okay. I just did 5, so I guess go ahead and do 2 of your own.
Yeah, sure. They're gonna be both my my Dark Elder Sword characters.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I have 8 drops down.
Okay.
Hey, look, you have a castle going there.
Yeah.
Alright.
8.
So I'm thinking out loud here. Dark Reaper's new firebase. It's probably gonna be right here. I need to make sure you can't get a coal. I can just put racks and shit behind us. So you can't actually get over here that easily. Cat lady racks, so you can't get to her.
Remember, I can land on the upper levels pretty easily.
Oh yeah, no, I mean if I just put Cat Lady back here with Rax, doesn't really make her the closest if I put.
Oh yeah, sure.
Reapers.
Yeah, in
it's
terms
good-
of like sniping. Yeah.
It's gonna be hard for me to keep you from. If you want to fly back there and try to shoot my Reapers, it's probably gonna be hard for me to make it so you can't.
Yeah.
If I put them in the no, is she infantry?
The
suits.
suits? No, they're not.
But I mean, you can fly back here and look at me.
Yeah.
What I need actually that's so this is where picking sides matters. If I had that magic box, you'd be screwed.
Kind of. I'd still be able to smart missile you.
Oh right, but I mean you can't just come in commanders.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
shoot,
I
like-
wouldn't send commanders over
Right.
there.
So like
yeah.
I mean, but I assume you're going to.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, it would definitely be a benefit for you to have the magic box, but
Right.
it doesn't drastically change things. It just means you need to be a little bit more careful. Because, like, even if you had the magic box, you'd still need to wrap up your brain because I have no line of sight guns.
Well, your ray won't be the closest target.
With the cold start, could be. Supernova launcher does not need line of sight,
sure,
so you would still need to be careful.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
just like you're not in like instant danger.
Sig asked if you're abuse puppy.
That is indeed me, the famous abuse puppy.
3
Why do
plus
you beat-
plus.
Yep.
Why do you beat puppies?
See, that's what the mistake everyone makes. It's not abuse puppy, it's abuse puppy, the recipient, not the dealer.
It's like, damn it. You're-
I get that one constantly, and it's just like, guys, get your verbs and nouns right. Come on.
Hello, but I mean, maybe some puppies deserve to be abused. Okay, so
I'm not saying they do, but maybe some puppies like to be abused.
that's actually relatively easy for me to get to if I roll a 4 or 5 for my advance. The spears, you know, I'm just not. We'll put them. Will you have a 30? What's that? Give me 30 inches off your smartness systems.
So that's 30, and be aware that I could potentially move in advance for up to 11 more.
Right, and then still shoot normally because
Yes.
of your things. But I can tag them in cover and they have a 2-up save.
I ignore cover with the ignore line of sight guns.
That's good to know. That's very good to know.
All smart missiles ignore cover.
Guess what?
Yeah, the safe spot is just way over there where it'll take you a turn to bring them to bear, but you can do it.
And 44 inches of movement, right?
Yeah.
These guys are gonna go out here. You don't have anything that can even reasonably get to this, right?
Not really.
A cold How far does a cold star commander go?
40. I could probably shoot you with like my no line of sight gun, but that would be it. I would get to shoot one gun at -1 to hit.
That'd be a terrible idea.
Yes. That would basically be a way to give you a free cold star.
Well, I'm in the business of accepting free dead commanders. I mean, if that's
Yep.
fair for that. Cool. I'll go there.
Alright, so that is your spears. We are gonna have a poor little unit of idiots. His job will be to die.
What is in this little unit of idiots?
5 fire warriors. Their job, they're claiming an objective.
Yep.
Alright. That's you. I'll,
Squad of racks. Can we go in here? Cool.
gun drones.
Is that like a unit of gun drones?
That is a 6 marker drones. The
Marker
camera ones are
drones.
marker drones.
And those are generally something I want to kill first, right? Marker drones.
Yeah, probably.
How many? Where are your other marker ones?
Characters.
And how many you got?
5.
5 character. Are those also on 2s?
3s and 2s. The 3s have rerolls.
If they didn't, then what if you hit it with a 2?
Yep.
Okay. That's fine. You could theoretically move a bunch if you wanted to make this more in range. 30 inches was like here, but if you advance and move...
It was like just inside the building, if I remember right. That is my closest 30.
Okay, so yeah, so you'll have to...
That is my first.
Would I be wrong to think you'd have to be half nuts to run all your shit forward?
Actually, so probably what I'm going to do is I am going to shift to control this section of the table and avoid this, so that you cannot charge me from inside it.
Sure.
Which essentially means this section of the table is danger zone.
Right.
It is very plausible that I will be able to shoot most or all of my guns into there on turn
if
1.
you move, right.
Yeah. So you certainly can put things inside there, but if I were looking from your side of the table, I would consider that ruin to be a very dangerous place. Because it is entirely possible that I kill all your screening units and then start punching through your brain.
Yeah. I'm gonna try something a little unorthodox here. So like this. Does tone give you cover or no?
If you're touching it, yeah.
Alright, so here's what I'm gonna... but I mean, all your stuff that requires no LOS ignores cover, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And Tau have lots of ways to ignore cover with stratagems and marker lights and other stuff.
Right, don't marker lights, like, was it 3 marker lights or whatever, does
Yep.
no cover? 30 inches from right here is... Okay, something like that. That's probably a little closer in this direction. I mean, you could theoretically move models right there.
Absolutely, yeah. Especially since I have my screens available. Does Dark Eldar do not have a fight twice stratagem? Okay.
Not as far as I know.
I did not think so, but I was like fairly sure they didn't get it. Because the only Eldar who get it, I believe, are Harlequins.
I'm gonna check for my Dark Reapers right here.
Yeah, that's still reachable, but you have to put them somewhere reachable if you want them to contribute to the battle. Otherwise, they'll just be like a blank unit, basically.
Right, that's not... I'm not...
Yeah, you can't afford that.
I'm just gonna tell these guys all in right here.
Okay.
Talk right there.
Alright, so that's your Reapers. I have drones. One of these days, Lucius the Drone Turtle is going to get himself a kill. So that's back on you.
Oh, you put a...
Yep, I put 6 drones down.
Right, I'll go right here. How big is the base in the Cold Star?
60.
So it's relatively
It's a
big?
dreadnought, yeah.
Right, so there's no way there's no way we'll land it back if I put some bullshit here.
Yeah, if you just kind of sprinkle some racks down, then...
Or Storm Guardians? My super sweet 6
Storm Guardians!
It's a storm of Guardian body parts flying everywhere when they get shot.
Hey, if you charge those into some Tau and don't get Overwatched to death, they will chop me up.
Hey, at least you get a 4-up save, right?
Yeah?
Yes, the one thing I've learned about spears is that the time they're weakest is when you're trying to... they're not good at breaking into someone's castle. No, they're not good at cracking your castle at all.
And that's why I actually feel fairly alright about the Ynarri Tau matchup from my end, because, like, I can build a castle and the spears really can't approach it.
I'm gonna win this game by playing the mission.
Oh, yeah. But, well, the mission and the grotesques are going to do a lot as well. But if you can get those spears in, they will finish the game.
Yeah, I mean, like, if I can actually land them home on your suits, like, if I can clear a path and then get my spears into, like, say I were to able, just magically suggest I had a turn right, I could get you right now with my spears over there.
Sure.
I would blow off those drones and go through a riptide and wrap a broadside.
Yep.
And that's
yeah,
it.
that's essentially the game.
But I mean, the thing is, all your Overwatch right there would remove an entire squad of spears, most likely.
Pretty easily.
My 3-up info would not.
You can expect neighborhood of 15 to 20 hits from each of these big suit units.
Oh, because you have a bunch of missile shots, so
Lots of missiles.
18, 24, hitting on 5, so it's like, oh yeah, there's like 8 or 10 hits apiece. Oh, you can reroll misses because of the
on the big guys.
Right, but that's
not
what
on
counts.
these guys.
Right. So you're actually over half, right? Hence 12, 15. Right?
Yeah,
that makes sense. You're gonna have to give me some advice on how to manage that because I just know.
We'll talk it through.
I'm guessing
I
I have to chip your shit down first. That way, I'm not soaking all of it, and then make you choose like.
You cannot charge into this. If you charge this, you die no matter what you are.
I have to like shove a Vexator mask into the broadsides first.
If Vexator and the broadsides would be, if like you can tow in the Vexator, that's huge. But obviously, I'm going to try and stop that.
Right. If I could tow into and stop them from doing anything, and then come and be like, oh yeah, lost that for Overwatch. That's it.
Yep.
All right.
So I think we're on you placing units because I did drones.
Some racks.
And I'll do 2 repair drones behind the building.
Okay. Repair drones are just 1 wound, tough 4.
Yeah. Standard drone chassis.
Standard bullshit. Savior protocol is just a 2-up after you've taken a hit. Do you get to save before you do it?
No. It's you hit, you wound. I choose savior protocols or not.
I don't know, true better it passes off and just kills the drone. Well,
Yeah.
it does a mortal wound to a drone if it's a shield drone killed that, right?
Correct.
Alright, that whole thing. Okay. I think I broke one of my Storm Guardians out of his base. So
nice.
Well, you know what? I glued him on his base, 16 years ago.
Okay. See, and meanwhile, I glued my Storm Guardians to their base 16 days ago.
So, these guys, I built these before. There was no kit for Storm Guardians. They were entering the Codex, and you had to buy the Dire Avenger box. It made it really expensive to do Guardians. Yeah.
So presumably you also have like 35 Dire Avengers who none of them have the pistols.
I actually, when I was like 13, I went to a tournament and I ran like 60 or 80 foot slog Guardians. But this is back when squad cover worked and you could conceal them to 5-ups and cover save. Yeah. It was like they were better then. And so TO, I didn't win anything, but the TO gave me like a prize. It was like, hey, prize for most Guardians, and gave me all the sprues to make 16 Storm Guardians.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Super, super cool.
Yeah, it was. It's a good thing. I'm gonna just. This is gonna be mine. Don't cold star me, but
yep.
Insurance.
No cold stars allowed. They put up a sign and everything. Cold stars all kind of like looking real pissy from across the street. Just I'm calling my lawyer will hear about this.
Exactly.
All right, Storm Guardians. I got a Marker Light friend. So you're going. You're next.
Yeah, that's right. I was just thinking real quick.
No, that's cool. It's hard to tell the difference between thinking and brain has not kicked into gear yet.
It could just as easily be that.
Exactly. That's why I'm not taking anything for granted this time of night.
Night? This is the night or the morning? I don't know.
When I woke up, I literally didn't know. I sort of like looked around as like, it's dark, but it's always dark. Where am I? What's going on?
I think I finally got to sleep at like 12:15, 12:30.
Yeah.
I woke up at 2:15. 2 beautiful hours of sleep.
Yeah.
My rangers are going to walk the winding path.
How sneaky of them. We're going to go ahead and do a Marker Light friend.
So there's a squad of 5 guys and a Marker Light friend in there?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to...
Do we have some commentary from the Peanut Gallery?
Yeah. A lot of people who are just learning about Warhammer 40k.
Oh,
a lot of interesting questions.
Well, welcome to our strange little game.
Yeah, we're grown men that like to play little plastic army men. It's fantastic. Mm-hmm. We're proud of it. We'll own that decision. and if you don't like it, well, we're not the problem.
Little plastic mans.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. It's fantastic.
Playing pretend army mans for real.
Pretend army men's for real, yo.
For real.
For real, player.
Not for play. For real.
Do you have any actual sniper weapons that like actually just ignore the character roll? Or the...
No.
Okay. Well, you have drones for that, right?
There are sniper drones. I didn't bring them to this list. It's actually, they're very good, but they're weirdly awkward to bring because they rely on these guys to buff them, and they have to be the same sept.
And they to make them hit on normal whatever.
Yeah.
My thought about that is like I don't know. I think knights could be a matchup that might be harder for you at times. If someone brings all shooty knights and is like, I'm going to shoot you from over here. And anyways,
that's actually one of my favorite matchups because it's just you kill drones, you kill drones, you kill drones, you kill drones, you kill drones. You never touch a suit. You kill drones, you kill drones, you kill drones.
Yeah, I imagine you can kill a lot of drones. I was able to go through like 35 to 40 boys a turn against Nick. So I imagine you can get through that.
But I can keep the drones out of line of sight.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And then they have to shoot.
Anyways, what I was going to ask, the sniper drones, if you can use focus fire with sniper drones on a knight, then you're getting like 20 whatever shots, and it's like, fives do immortals. Ow.
Yep. And I can give them potentially reroll, and I can't give them rerolls, but I can get other stuff. But it's sniper drones are great. I love them. The only reason I don't bring them is because of sort of like the weird detachment issues.
Yes, tons of it.
Could you do me a favor? Could you help me out? Or do you have sandpaper or file? I need to probably knock that down before I can. I'll get to it. It's fine. Okay. Did you play something?
Yes, I placed him, and I don't think you have placed anything since I placed that character.
I think you're correct. I don't think I have.
Yeah, I've tried building a version of this list that runs the sniper drones. I can't quite get it to work out the way I want, but I'm still fiddling with it.
So what all do you have left to play?
I have 5 squads of fire warriors and a HQ with a drone.
Gotcha. Okay, well let's. I really just don't know where to put these models. We're just gonna go ahead and put them.
Webway portal, webway portal, webway portal, webway portal.
Are you telling me to spend command points? I don't have to.
Yes.
Yeah, I can see. I see how you would like that.
And you then get to charge them into me.
I hope it is likely there will come a point in this game when charging into you is a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know when that's going to be.
And that time is turn 2 when the Storm Guardians arrive directly in front of my army.
Brilliant! If it's like, watch, then I do it with with a blob of 20 with protect and the 3-up shields, and I feel no pain. And I make you shoot all your Overwatch on that before charging something else in you that you care a lot more about, right?
Right. That's the trick.
No, actually, what I do is I charge you with my spears. You exhaust them, and they're killing all of them. Then the 20 Storm Guardians go.
The Guardians get in, and they're just like, it's beating time.
Yeah, the Guardian
sixes.
It's a Doom Sword.
Yeah.
And you have a 2-up saving your broadsides that really, man.
Just running up there and slapping him on the chest plate until that guy decides to go home.
With Doom and Jinx, I bet 20 Storm Guardians with like enhanced the +1 to wound thing against the Doom and Jinx would actually probably be totally effective.
Yeah,
if you only got a 3-up save and I'm winning on 5s rerolling.
Yeah,
with 20 of them.
And actually, if you Doom and Jinx them, but even better than that, you smite and smite and mind war and smite, and then the Storm Guardians can kill them. I mean, they can't because they're all dead.
I have in mind to take. Actually, you know what?
All right, so you did your second unit.
I'm thinking about something real quick. So I need Fortune and I need Guide for Eldrad. I say I'm going to take Doom as my other power by default, and it's probably...
I think you still need Doom.
Yeah,
I have a lot of T5, T7.
Oh, right, and if I Doom a suit, then I'm paying a much smaller penalty in terms of wounding him, and then you pass in a drone, because... Right. In fact,
Doom is still important.
In fact, now that I think about it, you can use the Reaper's... If you're doomed, I can use the Reaper's 2-shot profile.
It is... Because it is arguably better to use the 3 depending on
the 3
what
damage
exactly you're shooting.
Well, so if I'm expecting to pass the drones, and I want to make you lose the maximum number of drones, and it doesn't matter if it's 2 or 3 damage...
Yeah.
And assuming the wounding is comparable... So actually, I did the math of this at Kippers. If you're shooting a target where one wounds on 5s and the other one wounds on 4s against knights, it actually is almost identical. It's like 0.1 worse to use a 2-shot.
Right.
But the standard deviation is way more narrow.
Yeah.
But against something that's tough 7, where the 8 would wound on a 3 and is thereby almost an auto wound,
Yeah.
it may be different.
It's better to use the 3.
But I still think I'd use the other one just because to force you to kill more drones.
It depends on other factors that are happening.
Exactly.
Because like there's a lot of like how many wounds are left, how many drones are left.
Because I might numerically do more damage with the 8-3, but if it's all getting converted to killing one drone, it'd be much better to do that with that same similar result with way more wounds.
It is also much easier for me to simply soak those wounds with the suit.
Sure, I mean,
it's
2 damage. I mean, yeah.
Anyways, I put down 5. Oh, yeah, that was your
I'm
last
done,
one?
that's it,
Okay. I wasn't sure if you had
No, that's
too
it,
many
man.
more of that.
And this is a match where I get the idea that me going first would be really helpful.
It could be pretty useful.
Let's see how we're gonna head back over here.
Alright. That is all my deployments, so I think we are ready to do some firsties.
Let's do it. I got a 7.
Alright. I haven't won a roll yet.
I think I want to go first. Can you roll a 6?
Yeah, let's try it. Nope.
No 6. Cool.
Alright.
I owe you a C's after our last game. In that game,
Have you guys picked your secondaries?
Yes.
We did. In that.
Do you want us to go through?
Well, you
okay.
can tell. You can tell the stream.
So, I have Headhunter marked for death on his 3 squads that qualify for it, and Old School, and Zach has taken Butcher's Bill, Headhunter, and the Reaper.
He's a really good painter.
I realized that in our last game, if we
Uh-huh.
don't roll like exactly basically that deployment, and I don't go first, I probably don't win.
It's a much different game.
Yeah, I mean, I could win, but I mean,
Yeah,
it would
sure.
be very hard comparatively.
Yeah.
But it's okay. You know what? That was my first and only GT win yet, and so I'm glad I knocked it off the list. That way, I'm not worried. Oh, I've never won a GT. Now is I'm done. I'm like, all right, fine.
Right. All right.
Okay, so what am I gonna do?
That's a good question.
So I can talk. I'll just talk this through. It's fine.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking these spears are gonna pop out, get buffed, pop over here, and clear this and hold this objective. I'm thinking that's the best thing I can do because it keeps them out of line of sight, and it gives me a few kills.
Mm-hmm.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 objectives. I get the bonus point. Would be the goal. That'd
Sure.
be the overarching plan. To make that work. So it's 32 straight inches of movement if I just pop. So I don't even probably need to use the advance and charge stratagem. I can probably just do that. But if I want to be in buff range,
yeah.
I'm going to have to do 16 inches this direction, which gets me right here, and then 16. That's tight. We'd want to do 22.
Yeah, you'd have to.
I mean, if we don't want to risk an issue,
Yeah.
it'd be 22, and then 22 would get me to here, and that's infinite.
Yeah.
So I think I guess my plan.
Okay.
Is that a decidedly bad plan?
I think that's fine. That stages them to a better position.
And if you're gonna come this way, right?
Right.
Then you're just walking away from me, and that's fine.
That does leave the spears potentially in risk of like me sending everything over here to take the spears out turn 1. That would be my concern.
Oh, like your cold stars?
The cold star. Well, if I pop my hunt and just go this away, I can get all my smart missiles and probably a fair number of my other guns.
Right. And so my gambit on that is I'm coming to here, and if you're doing that, you're leaving me here.
Yes.
So that's if you want to do it, go ahead. It's a sacrifice I have to make, right?
Right.
I think is the idea.
Yeah.
I could be totally wrong, but we're gonna try it.
Because I'm pretty much guaranteed to shift where my castle is turn
It's just a
1.
matter of where it goes.
Yeah. Because like where you leave units is going to dictate where I have to send my castle.
One other thing, I know your name isn't Tony,
It is not.
but I'm gonna remember right now.
Uh-huh.
Spend a command point because they advance and they're gonna charge.
Ah.
I just say that every time I do this, just because.
Right. Because the weird timing on those.
Well, it just says when you have to do it when
Yeah.
they advance, and I do it more as a. Go ahead, man.
Yeah. If I get a point, I do. So I'm done for the turn.
13. So actually, I'm down to 12 because I had 14 minus 1 for a relic. Now down there.
Okay. I'm at 14.
I cracked that joke. It's kind of like snarky reminder that, you know what, if you're going to play
Right.
this game like a jerk, you may as well just not play.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't cool.
I've had a couple games where like someone has done something like that, and I'm like, is that really how you want to play this game? It's like, well, you know,
exactly.
technically, and I'm like, okay. I mean, if you need it, you win. I don't need to do this.
Well, like, you know, in our last game, it was a really competitive environment, right? And
Yeah.
obviously, we both cared a lot about the game.
Sure.
And afterwards, I was like, you know, you were cool about it. You were just like, I'm just going to go and walk away. It's
I
cool.
tried to be like, I won't lie, I was real unhappy after that game.
Sure. But the thing is, you chose to say, I'm just going to do my own thing because I don't need to be a jerk. I'll just...
Yeah.
Which is fine. Like, you understood where you were at, and you were like, look, this is where I am. I'm just going to give myself some space. And that's cool. Like...
Yeah, and usually that's what I'll do. If I get really tilted like that, I'll just be like, look, I need to step away from this because I can't keep playing this game.
Right,
it's nothing personal.
Right.
But,
I'm not right. I'm just stop being cool real quick, so I just need to take 5. And you know what? That's being an adult and knowing yourself. And
I think that's because like you can't just decide what emotions to feel. That's not how people work.
Right, you can just manage what you have.
What you do with them is what makes you a shitty person or not.
Right, it's the difference between Tony and someone like me who just wants to play a game of 40K.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and go with these guys right here.
Mm-hmm.
2 plus 7 is 9 inches. Plus 3 is 12 exactly, which should put me on that objective.
Yep.
Yep. So it's 9 inches to right there. Well, I should probably have to go pretty close.
Yeah, you pretty much have to go.
It doesn't matter. All my guys have a 4 info. It's irrelevant. You have no way to strip off my info either, and you ignore cover, so it doesn't matter a damn.
Yeah, cover is not really much of a thing in this matchup.
Well, yeah, line of sight is, but
yeah, the cover and line of sight are two very different concepts.
Yeah, they're not.
Especially for Tau.
You know, it's funny. I don't think that Dark Eldar get an auto 6 strat.
Sorry, I'm popping the cover stratagem.
Prep pause or whatever?
Yeah, prepared positions. I pretty much always do because, like, if I take any shooting at all on turn 1, it pays off.
Yeah, especially mess with AP2, so it's
Yeah, and then I'm getting 3s against all your guns.
Yeah. Oh, did I tell you? All my Dark Reapers are going to recover this game.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that rule. But remember, it reduces their damage to 1.
It's okay. I'll shoot the drones directly.
Well, I'm fine with that. If you never shoot the suits, then that's great.
So I've always wanted this. So I don't play Let's Out.
Yeah.
When is it best to actually just shoot the drones?
Almost always.
Shoot drones first if you can.
Mm-hmm.
Or the only time I would shoot suits is if there are few enough drones that you'll think you'll waste firepower.
Sure.
If the suit is close enough to death that a couple of failed saver protocols could get rid of it.
What about shooting fire warriors over drones?
Depends on what you have that you're worried about. Like, if it's all, like, shield drones and fire warriors, then maybe take out fire warriors to deny firepower. But that depends a lot on, like, you know, what am I worried about shooting back and stuff like that. But in terms of dealing the best damage you can, you pretty much always want to shoot drones. Because shooting suits is a waste until the drones are dead.
Exactly. And the drones are always easier to kill.
Yes.
Right, unless I'm worried about going through your now 3-up armor save, but I'm...
With basic guns like bolters, the math shifts a little, but you still should probably be shooting drones.
Or mortars, but it's the same.
Yeah.
Well, mortars are indirect, so you can get the drones they don't want you to get, which is a totally different deal.
Yeah. Typically, the correct way to do it is always shoot drones.
Shoot all the drones unless they're a shield drone, at which point you shoot the suit, because you don't want to go through the 3-up 4 and feel the pain, right?
Especially if you have multi-damage. Well, multi-damage weapons you actually want to put on.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I ran into this a lot at Harvester, where I ended up playing against a couple Castellans, and there was turns where the Castellan would kill like a single drone.
Yeah, managing. Like I actually was wondering. I thought about that match. I thought we were getting it to play until I lost to Colin, right?
Yeah.
In fact, if that game had gone the other way, we would have played because I had a better score than Colin because he had a low score in the previous game.
Right.
But in that game, I have Smash Captains and other tools that are immune to Overwatch and other tools, and Smash Captains immune to Overwatch is like the worst thing you're listening to.
It's real bad, although typically what he will do is bump into something, kill 4 drones, I pull back and kill him.
Yeah, you need to make sure you clear enough drones that he has a path or can get in, and then it's like this suit goes, and then I pile into more suits, hopefully, and then you kill me, and I fight again.
Well, but I kill you after I pull away from you.
I mean,
so.
you get the one I'm saying. Like, and the whole point is then he breaks your castle up, and then a bunch of things are working for me, right? Is
It
the
can
idea.
be, yeah. I honestly, the Castellan list is not a list I'm actually that scared of. That is one of my better matchups.
But your drones are good against that. I mean,
Yes.
if the Castellan had like the 27 mortars deal behind it,
Oh, yeah.
so you just shell your drones off. But other than that, I mean, I don't think only Mitch Palomer is the only kind of guy who'd run that, or a bunch of indirect fire artillery.
Yeah, not many people have that kind of artillery.
No, or that mindset. All right, I'm going to advance the red unit.
Mm-hmm.
So they go 11 inches.
Okay.
That's already held, so 11 inches from here is going to get me, easy. In fact, I think I can pull them so that they're entirely...
Can you? Because you are going to have to...
you're
going to have a lot of guys
What I did wrong was that.
Okay, yeah.
The gap's always supposed to be wider than a grotesque between, and then
Sure.
those guys just wide enough to make a path. There's an art to it.
I would be very surprised if back guy could make it all the way inside the ruin.
Oh, no, they can't make it in there, but I can
yeah.
tuck them right here.
Oh, sure.
That way, like, you have to do shenanigans to get there. They're not... It's not easy.
Sure.
Right. So 11 inches. And your coal source can't go in there, right?
Nope.
So 11 inches from this guy right here. I'm just going to put him on the roof, obviously.
Yeah, sure. It is worth noting my cold stars can sit on top and shoot down, because there's a hole in the top.
Most interesting. So the ceiling...
The ceiling is not automatically blocked.
So the ceiling of ground one is not.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter because they won't be the closest, so it's not going to be a problem.
Sure, yeah.
Right. I mean, I'm just not going to put them directly under the hole.
Right.
So that goes to there, and then you can get in here like that, and then it gets real. Then it starts getting a lot harder.
Yeah, because you still got a whole.
In fact, I can't make. I'm just going to pull over like that a little bit because there's no real need. I mean,
sure.
11, yeah. Okay, so he can actually get in here and himself. This one can get to right here.
Mm-hmm.
The rest are not.
Yeah, I was gonna say
So,
with
no,
the wiggle
way.
job they all have to do.
It's gonna get to like maybe right about there.
Man, wiggle job sounds like something else.
It does. This guy actually has to take a goofy path too, so he's likewise. That's just gonna end up over here.
Grab like a cup of water or something while you're in there.
Yeah. Do you want anything to drink?
Oh, I got full beers in
Low
there.
budget.
Actually,
they've been calling you 40K Seth Rogen.
Really? Actually, you want to grab me another beer?
Are they downstairs? Okay.
Cool. I'm under instructions not to get drunk, but then again, it's 3-6, and
I don't think 2 beers are gonna do the trick for you.
well, it'll be 3 I brought 2, but I mean, it's gonna take a little more than that.
Yeah.
I do the drinking a little bit.
That's fine.
Okay, so that tags that objective. So this, unless I bomb this, I will get the bonus point.
Yep.
So my thinking on this is that I really need to make sure I get like I'll probably get kill more turn 1 because if I get all 3 of those,
Yeah.
and I get
pretty
the bonus
close.
point and I'll get hold more.
Uh-huh.
That'll put me up a number of points. That way I
Sure.
can force the tempo, and you have to decide what to do,
Yeah.
and I can like make my second move with my spears later. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't think when I think about this, I don't think after all these positions that you going over there to deal with them is really going to be an
Probably
option.
not.
Or would rather, you
But-
can do it. It
Yeah.
would cost you too much to do it.
Yes, and that's the real thing. It's not that I can't; it's that I probably shouldn't.
Yeah. Okay. Next squad across is going to advance. 5. Okay. So they go. They go left a foot, even further.
Mm-hmm.
Where
I think he
must have been right there.
Yeah, like
So-
essentially.
Or yeah, he must have been right there.
No, he must have been
Or
over.
right here. Or
I was thinking, yeah, right over there because they all
that
came
sounds
around.
right. Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. And like I was talking with Nick about this, and you just have to be like ball your stuff and then leave a big enough gap, and then you lose a little movement. But the key is, there's one player who's like, oh, you can't move through, you're on. I'll be like, okay, and that's what's like, okay, man. Here's the thing: we'll spend 20 minutes each moving phase while I do this. I can do it if I want to. I'm willing to pay the movement, right? Like, come on, man.
Yeah, I usually let people be fairly lax about moving their guys. Like at a certain point,
As long as someone tells me what they're trying to do and we agree it can be done.
Yeah,
we'll stipulate that's what it's doing as long as you pay the penalty and moving. You aren't trying to go like a straight line while you do that shit, right?
My pet peeve is, I roll a 6 on my advance, that gives me 12 inches, so I do this and this and this and this and this, and I'm like, that's not 12 inches. Like, please measure some of that.
Please make an effort.
Yeah.
Just make a fucking effort.
I get that moving 60 orcs is a problem, but, at least try and measure.
Right. We're playing. Can you please make me feel like you're trying?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, they got a full foot, so okay, this is not a problem. Okay, and I'm actually gonna. That makes a nice little corridor for my guys, and I'll leave them over here just to make sure they can all both get in and be protected. 24 inches off of him is. Where does the 24 get me to? Does that suit or anybody?
Yes.
It does. Okay. Other advances.
Thank you very much.
Okay. He only got 4, but that's 11 inches, which is okay. That's more than enough. I always read how much Eldar movement is. Lots.
7 doesn't seem like that far until you're
With
advancing
the
and
advance,
everything.
and it's like exactly. I'm taking the homunculus with the mask 6, so he goes 13. Where is he? He's the guy right there. He's just gonna tucking right here into his boys. Urian, same deal. Doesn't go as far, but it doesn't really matter. All right, and then the orange warlock, Beltan warlock.
Someone donated for it.
Goes 13. My other 2 warlocks, first one. This is totally irrelevant. I probably don't even need to roll it. 8 inches gets me to I'll roll one of them.
Yeah.
Fine, and this one goes the same 8. It doesn't make it. It's fine.
Yeah.
He goes, cool.
A slightly different number that is the same.
He's like, I just don't want to. I don't want to be the guy that's. I don't want to be that guy. I try to be like fair and straightforward, you know.
What's pretty cool. Nice.
What's that about?
They donated to have a specific model put in front of the camera for a second.
Nice.
Oh.
So I said if you donate, I'll get the Imperial Knight.
Hey.
I love it. Specific. Oh, he wanted a knight like that night specifically.
Because I've been doing all Chaos models for fun, and so it's
right.
making the loyalists mad.
I have a very nicely painted Castellan set up some downstairs you could go to. Okay, so other movement. Guardians will advance. They're going to have to advance to keep me screened here. They have 10 inches. It doesn't. I just.
Yep.
You know what I'm doing here.
Yep.
But I'm just going to back her butt up against the wall and do this because you can theoretically missile off a fair number of these guys, right?
I'm sorry.
You could theoretically missile off a fair number of these, and then maybe.
Oh yeah. Yeah. If I sent both cold stars over there, I could potentially try and take her out.
Did I take hit on her?
Yes.
So you'd be handing me 2 points if you did that.
Yeah. It would not necessarily be a great plan, but
What's the reason I took that? Is because I mean, fine. If you want to do it, go ahead. I'll make you pay for it. I'll just make you pay. Next go to Guardians will advance as well. 3. This is the same deal. They go 10. And I don't measure the back guy. Furthest one gets to here, but that's fine. I'm making a block around here. So there's the front guy goes 10. And Slave Layers. I don't really feel like you're getting killed. I guess if you're gonna do it, you can just come over here, and then this is the only squad that matters. Unless 10 gets me to there, which would actually cause a problem. You would need to get through both. That's fine. That's all I gotta do. Cool. I mean, it's not a big deal, but like I'm learning to play this list. I'm trying to learn to do it like
it's little things like that.
Learn to count for the worst possible every time.
Yeah.
Because if I do this wrong or don't do it, you can literally go blap your brain, and now my Reapers don't shoot like 600 points.
Yeah.
Which, it's
that's Warlord. That's some other stuff as well. Like
that's when your Reapers shoot for 600 points, it's a really good thing.
Yeah.
Because these guys are just gonna all come out.
Hello.
So how many? I'm guessing you have a pile of drones in range of every single thing you have.
Just bucketfuls of them. Yeah. I don't think any suit has less than 14 drones in range of it.
So if you were giving me advice,
yeah,
would you say that the best thing for my Dark Reapers to do right now would just be wipe out drones?
You have to kill the drones. Shooting at suits is completely worthless right now.
And I mean, given the height of the drones, I can see like more drones that I could probably kill. I could.
Oh yeah.
All of them. I can see a large number of the ones in the back.
Yeah.
And that gives me a guaranteed kill more, right?
Yep.
I mean, unless
if
you were to contest me, that I have no army left.
Yes. So yeah, you have to shoot at drones with them. It is not an option.
Yeah. So over here, am I going to need guide on these guys? You have 2 squad.
Derek had a question for you.
Yeah.
At SoCal, Richard Kozark, Jeff Poole, and Devin ran a battalion of Khorne demons with 3 units of Bloodletters, a DP Relic Axe, and Skull Taker. What do you think about that battalion?
The Skull Axe is fantastic for killing knights. Like, that guy is a champion. I've seen him kill 4 knights in a single game by himself. So that guy's a monster. Yeah, that guy will ruin them. The Bloodletters are very good at dropping in and killing something, but it is costing you a lot of command points. Like, you're barely breaking even on that battalion.
And the hard thing about those Bloodletters is because they're not immune to morale, like Zangors would be with Abaddon.
Yeah.
You're going to lose models to Overwatch, you're going to lose a few models in hand-to-hand because they're toughness 3, and then you either pay 2 more command points, or you lose more models to leadership.
They don't have a lot of longevity, so they tend to get chipped down fairly quickly. Like, you'll drop them in, they'll kill something,
they'll wreck
and
whatever
they will pretty much die, like, within a turn or 2.
And if your opponent makes a mistake and you can get something with a second target within 12, you'll go through everything within 12.
Yeah. They punish bad players very heavily, and if a good player makes a mistake, they will also do a lot of damage. I don't think that's typically the detachment you want to be bringing with Chaos, because Chaos's problem is not chewing up infantry.
Okay, so I'm going to be smart. Am I done moving? I think that's it, right?
I believe so.
Okay, I'm going to spend a command point to Seer Council.
Okay.
Because I never remember to do that, and it's really important. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use Protect on them.
Okay.
Obviously the Seer Council one.
Does not do it.
5, 6. I'll CP the one.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
You already gained this turn, right?
Yes, I do.
So they're protected. I have cards for this, and
do you want to borrow mine? Oh, they're not here.
Mine are
already.
Mine are downstairs too. We're both gonna remember that.
Yeah, we know who.
We both play this.
Okay.
So it's fine.
Yep.
They're protected. Eldrad. He's going to cast. He'll. I don't think these guys really need guide to get this job done.
Probably not.
And they're rerolling ones in the fight phase. So also think about this. When I come over here, right? This is a character.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to land here on top, shoot and kill, and then soul burst down. Otherwise, I'm never going to be closest to this in because I can't charge.
Yeah.
I guess I could. I have
you can
fly.
charge up.
I could charge up and do it, but then I would be up. It doesn't matter. I can fly in here, shoot, not soul burst, charge up, killer, and then soul burst down. It's for movement. That's fine. There's a bunch of ways to do that.
Potentially, yeah.
That's a character too. It's a 10 point.
Yes.
I like that. Excellent. I already.
So you've only protected so far.
Right, and I see your council. Eldrad. I got guide. I have fortune. I'm going to. I could doom that suit, but am I even going to really shoot that suit this turn with my Dark Reapers? Actually,
probably not.
I mean, my Dark Reapers can see. We can see those drones, so you can see those drones. Can I see the drones behind your other suits? I mean,
probably at least some of them. Yeah.
Yeah, I certainly can.
Yep.
So if I'm just shooting drones, I can't get to these drones. So is there any reason I would shoot him? Say I could doom him?
No, I don't think so.
Then I'm just gonna donk off a smite here to get the +1.
Okay.
I can.
Cool. All right.
It doesn't pass.
Yeah, I don't think you re-roll it. You save it for a real.
It's
power.
not worth it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so you take D3.
That I ignore on 2s.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. I was waiting to see him take 3 wounds there.
Right. So I'm gonna do guide here because I can always Ancestor's Grace as a backup.
Yeah.
So it's just less important guide. With a 13.
Goes off.
Okay. Now he's at +2.
Plus. Oh yeah, 2 overall. Yeah.
And so then he'll fortune right here.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Everything else works. All right. And now the other one that you don't command point that shiver because I still have to. Oh, he has a reroll anyways because he's but I might want to reroll 1 dice. So Quicken right here. I protected them.
Yep.
I haven't cast Jinx yet.
Are you in range of Jinx?
For 18, I'm probably not.
Yeah, I'd be really shocked.
So let's Quicken.
That is a pass.
Pass. Okay. 22. We already know what we're doing here, right? Yeah, we're just gonna. They all. Yeah, comfortably. Whee! By the way, did you see this is something I could do in the beginning, or just not consider it?
I knew you could. It was really like I can't stop your shining spears from getting where you want them to.
Right.
And you could do.
You put this stuff down here before I place them over there.
Yeah, right. I knew it was a possibility. And the thing is, even if I put all these guys over here, you could still move in, do it, and move back anyway, so it wouldn't really change anything.
And you also could have phantasmed as well.
Yeah, I can
Yes.
always phantasm it. Sorry. Yeah.
You can't counter deploy Eldar.
It wasn't that you
Not
did-
really.
It wasn't.
You can blow through their resources, but
Correct.
you can't actually counter deploy.
It wasn't
Yeah.
that you didn't know. It was you were like, "There's no shit I can do about it."
There's nothing I can do about it, and I'm essentially I was willing to sacrifice them if it sort of meant you expending resources this direction.
Sure. And in my thinking on this is what I've been learning from Nick and other players who are much better than me is you generally don't, looking against the castle, I would never send my spears in turn 1. So they're either idle, or I send them on a mission over there, and as long as it doesn't cost me much to send them on the mission, I will. What would I do here?
You move in, you shoot, you soul burst away.
And my fear is this, 22 inches is, I guess I could have got behind the building.
Yeah.
But you would have some direct fire from, if you really wanted to, you could advance and shoot them directly. I just don't want them to be soaking fire turn 1.
Sure.
But that's my decision. That's the judgment call, right?
Yeah, no, there's a choice to be made there. It's all about, this is very much a game of positioning. Ynarri always is.
Right. Well, I'm historical. There's I'm embarrassed to play this army sometimes because I'm not good at it, and I feel like I feel like this is one of the few games where I feel like I'm doing it pretty much right from the beginning.
Yeah, I don't think you've made any obvious mistakes.
Okay, Ancestors' Grace. It doesn't matter. They're already guided.
Yep.
So what?
That is a failure.
So I need a 4 better if I command point this. It's 8.
Yeah, it's an 8.
And I should have +1.
Yep.
I'll command point it.
Okay.
Yep.
That is a success.
Cool. That's why you always save the command point for her.
Yeah.
Okay, so first things first. What's 36 off of? Where is it? Where's the dude?
You're pretty much reaching the whole castle.
Oh, am I? Okay, great. It's indirect fire for the Tempest Launcher. All right, so I guess I probably shoot him at a small unit of drones that other people might not be able to see. Right now, the shield drones have a 4-up invo, right?
They do,
And
but
I
you
feel
have a
like
pretty good chance of chipping 2 of them down.
They have 1 wound each.
Yeah.
And you have the squads at 2.
They're all 2s.
So obviously the normal Reapers are probably going to split between there and there.
Okay.
I would think, unless there's something better. And then
I don't think so particularly.
is this a unit of drones?
Yeah.
Which ones are those?
Those are gun.
Camo
or marker. Everything else is gun unless it has a colored rim.
Okay. So I'm going to Tempest Launcher up here with these guys.
Okay.
I can't see with the other ones. And then I have 8 Reapers, so 4 will be 8 shots. And they have a 4-up save or 3-up right now?
3-up currently, yeah.
So it'll be a 5-up. I think I'll just do, I'll split the other guys evenly between this
1
unit
4?
and that unit. Yeah.
Alright.
This is a better idea you can think of. I mean,
No, that seems
I
pretty
could
reasonable.
focus it down in the shooting phase to do it differently, but I could get lucky and get them now.
Yeah.
Tempest Launcher on the ones on the side. 5 shots. So 4, right?
Yep.
2.
5. Take 2.
And what's the leadership on drones?
6.
So they hot garbage. They melt.
Pretty easily, yeah.
And do they? Do you have any way to? Does any of your stuff buff their leadership?
No.
Okay. Cool. 3. 4 guys. Now we're gonna do them against the markers in the front.
They don't get bonding knife.
They do
drones.
not.
Makes sense.
Okay. I can roll everything. Thank
Hard to-
God, because that was terrible.
Hard to bond with a space frisbee.
Right?
1 miss. Right. And then wounding on
3s.
Eldrad. Instead of Eldrad Smite, I should have doomed that unit of drones I was going to shoot with the Tempest Launcher. That would have been the wise move. It failed. The power failed.
Could have, yeah.
All right. Wounding on 3s. 5 at -2 on this marker drones.
5. Stick
Alright.
2.
They give no fucks. And then, I'm sorry.
Care.
Care, bear, stare, and then up on the ones up there. Re-rolling. Little bear there. 7. It's a 6-man unit, right?
Yeah. Take 4.
So now they're rolling as leadership 2, basically.
Essentially.
Alright, so that's. I think that's what we're just leave them be and give you the chance to kill them. On leadership, right? There's no. Doesn't make a lot of sense to. Okay. That's psychic phase, right?
Yep.
What I love about this army is we get to do so many things in all the phases.
Yeah. Well, and that's the problem with Tau is you only get to play one phase of the game.
You play right, and you just try to do it repeat multiple times. Well, you have you get to play in the assault phase. You get to pick your models out.
I would prefer
you're
that
like,
we
haha,
didn't.
that joke is so original, Zach.
Yeah.
You mean their second shooting phase called Overwatch?
You mean
Right.
the I ignore Overwatch phase because there are 45 buildings on this table?
So I'll just lance the bottom one and catapult that one, and I can't target
Okay.
the character. It's a character, I can't shoot him,
Yeah.
right? So I'll just charge up there and
So
smack him.
roll on those guys. You kill
With the
these
lances,
guys.
sure.
Yeah.
Yours have 3, so these are all going to be winning on 2s anyways. 1, 2,
Yep.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did I roll Ancestor's Grace? No, I didn't.
You did not.
It doesn't matter. I hit on 4 because
Yep.
I advanced. Sad story. Okay, 2 die.
Yeah, they do. I can't
We'll
get
get
them
one.
currently.
Yeah. So I mean, it doesn't matter. I'll charge and kill them.
You
It's just
probably
it's
will.
marginally less Overwatch you can just shoot. I mean, I'm protected. It's unlikely it'll do anything. But you know, we roll it, and you never know, right?
Yep.
Totally worth rolling. Okay. Back over here. So how many? I killed 2 drones out of the 6 there,
Yes.
and they're at -4. So they're leadership 2. So if you roll a 4 better, they all die, right? On those 2
4
drones.
better. I will start. 4. Yeah, 4 will kill both of them.
So right, 3. Okay, so there's no sense in me shooting them. The X-Arc is going to Tempest Launcher the same 4 guys.
Okay.
The other hit Reapers. I can just shoot the drones in the back. How are those squads? What am I looking at back there? I can't tell there.
6, 2, 2, 2
And the ones that are 2
are shields.
so they have a 4 window.
Yes.
What are you taking? You'd be taking a 5 and 6 anyways. It's not that different. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 7 shots. 4. I'll put. There's a squad of 6 back there, right?
Yep.
I'll put 5 of them into the squad of 6.
Okay.
And then there's 3 units of shield drones there, right?
Yeah.
And then I'll put 1 guy each into one into the other ones.
Okay.
So onto the gun drones.
Mm-hmm.
They're gitted. Winning on 3s. No, not the best. Where's my doom now? 4.
What about those?
I don't give a fuck at all.
3 of them. And that was on the.
Those the gun drones.
Oh no, that was the gun drones. Yeah.
Cool. And then I got 1 guy each on each of the shield drones. So starting on the right side. That side.
Yeah,
No, that's
okay,
fine.
yeah. Over here.
2 wounds.
4s. 5s. Dies.
And they're also leadership 6.
Yes.
See, I want to just nick each unit and make you roll, right?
Yep.
That's
That's
the idea.
certainly happened before.
Next shield drone's in the middle. 1.
4.
That's good.
Yep.
Last shield drone.
3s.
3s.
Shadow Sun's fancy drones.
Oh, I didn't realize they were different.
That's the one squad of them that are different from the others, but
It is
like,
totally irrelevant.
Yeah.
That would have changed my decision, but
Oh, real?
it
Okay.
doesn't-
Sorry, I
it
didn't
doesn't-
realize.
It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Man. You're good. And then the Tempest Launcher on the squad of I already injured over there.
Mm-hmm.
3 whole shots.
Mm-hmm. It's probably cocked. Yep.
Still 1.
Nope.
So they lost 3 now.
Yes.
That's much better against the. Yeah, I guess that's the right strategy, right? Ship them all and just let you roll because you'll probably lose.
Yeah.
You'll probably lose one.
I'll lose at least a couple more.
Yeah,
morale.
exactly. Okay, so they fired. I don't have a lot of shooting outside of those.
You probably want to fire and fade.
Yep, that's what I was looking for. What's funny is they actually move further with fire and fade.
Yep.
Right? 7 versus 6.
Well, and I really like it's like, well, Dark Reapers are slower because of their heavy armor and weapons, as opposed to Fire Dragons, which are not slower because of their heavy armor and weapons.
Or striking scorpions, which are like an orc meme.
Yeah, I love that orc meme of the, they puts on the heaviest armor to go mucking about in the woods. And they got Daka, what is shooty, and shooty, what is Daka, and double shooty, choppy Daka.
And they must be the sneakiest because.
Yep. Because they paint themselves bright green in order to.
You ever seen a purple orc?
Yeah, exactly.
I love that. I love stupid orky logic. Okay.
And I have seen quite a few purple orcs. I know a guy with an army of purple orcs.
Over here, you get to Overwatch.
Yep.
Obviously, I'll declare everything.
Marker lights, nothing. And there's 3 guys remaining.
9 shots? you
Oh, yeah, it
go-
doesn't work on you. You're not infantry.
Oh, the grenade.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, what are those threes?
Yeah. 1.
2. Fails. Feel no pain. Fails. 2 ones.
Got him, chief.
Yeah, actually, that was exceedingly unlikely as a result, but that's life. Okay, so I'm gonna charge obviously
Yeah.
both. I go 9 inches. That's fine. What's his stats like?
3 armor or 4 up armor, 3 wounds.
How about I just put 4 guys up there and 5 on the bottom? Do
Okay.
you even want
I
to
can
roll?
just call him dead.
Okay.
Can you move some
Of
spears
course
so I
can.
can?
At least got you right.
Yeah. Extricate myself.
You know, one thing I do like about the actual spear models is they're just the right size to actually hide under the bottom floor of a ruin.
It's true.
If they were like this much, like a half-inch taller, you could shoot them to the second-story windows, and they would not be nearly as useful in it.
Yeah.
Well, no. Then everyone would just cut their flying bases down because there's no regulation height.
Yep.
So these guys are, and they fit under there. So I'm gonna tuck him all the way through so we can hold through the wall.
Okay.
You should be able to do that, right? I measured it earlier.
Yeah, it's within 3.
That's fine.
That was what I was doing as well.
Yeah. Team sport, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So I got, and it's over in the corner, right? That's right here.
Yeah, it's like right here.
You know where they are. You don't mind Tentus. That's
Yeah.
they're gonna tuck under there nice and deep.
And you should have enough room to tuck them all in.
Yeah, there's a
so
ton of room here. I'm just gonna put these vaguely right here, and we know where they are.
Yep.
They're all tucked in this square.
they are lined up along the L.
Exactly. That's exactly right, man.
All right, that is the turn for you. So I'm going to start doing my morale. So gun drones over here. Ugh.
6
3,
less.
9. That wipes the squad.
My strategy worked.
Yep. 1 gun drone.
Fuck.
2 shield drones.
6. They're fine. There's 4.
Oh no, there was 2.
Yeah. It was a 6-man squad, right?
Yeah, it was a 6.
So you got a
and
6
lost 2.
total, and the leadership is
So
6.
they've lost 4.
There you go.
They're gone.
There you take a break. I wish I could double up on Butcher's Bill because I would get like.
Used to be able to when it
I
was
would get.
3
I would get like. I would get
units.
3 of them right now.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of which, you got 1 butcher's bill, you got 1 headhunter, you got a kill, a hold, and a bonus.
Yep.
So 4 points.
5.
5. Thank you.
That's actually. And that's on the top 5. That's
pretty good.
I'm thrilled about how that started.
Yep.
So my thinking on this is, as we go this and we grind each other out, I think it will probably get harder for me to score a lot of points.
Yeah.
Like you may end up with an advantage. So I think.
You know, starting high is good.
Well, I want to force you to move. I want to have the tempo.
So, I am going to call for a hunt.
Okay, let's do advance and
Advance and shoot normally.
I'm curious which way you're going to go, though I presume it's this way.
Yeah. Drones.
And that just lets them move, they advance and shoot as if...
They had remained stationary.
Gotcha. Just move all the things and act like you hadn't moved anything.
Yep.
Did I get, by the way, I have no context. Did I get an abnormally large number of drones the first turn, about average?
You got more than most armies can, but Reapers will do that.
They're fucking dark.
Yeah. The broadsides.
And they have a 6 improve?
5.
Yes, okay.
They're Slobies.
There you go, 7.
Mark that real quick.
Cool.
30, so that is getting your Reapers.
Yeah, so if he's your furthest forward, if you kill like 4 of them, you would no longer be in range with the rest.
Well, it's all 1 unit, so...
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I usually have to measure model to model, right? But
Right, but yeah, that guy is...
the one guy on the right might not be in range.
Yeah.
But he certainly is.
I have other targets too, so that's
You
not a
absolutely
big
do.
issue.
Absolutely do.
Let's just check this so we know in advance. So that should be getting
It is?
yes.
Yeah, absolutely is.
And is that...
So within a straight line originally, did you come too far forward? That last one?
he shifted that way more because
Okay.
they swung a little bit.
I think that's a hair out.
Okay, that's
But,
fine. Like I said, there's
yeah.
other things I'm not
Sure.
really all that
Yeah,
surprised.
absolutely.
Man, so drones just means you give up kill more all the time.
Constantly.
And when you stop giving kill more because of the drones, you're in a hard spot because you have no drones.
Yeah.
Right? That's the sad story.
Oh, yeah. Riptide.
Right, and you always put him in front because you want his fly and you want him to screen.
Yep, he's gotta try and hold the line for me.
Hold the linny!
The Riptide.
Whee!
He's got places to go.
Places to go, people to do.
Yep.
When do you use their thingies?
During the movement,
Okay.
which would be...
So are you making them both shoot 18 shots?
Yes, they're
And,
moving. I am spending a command point, so he also has a 3 up.
Okay. Forky fork?
Um,
Forky fork, such a technical designation.
yes. Activate Forky Forks. What now?
Right. Frocky frogs. What did I take for secondaries? Oh, I'm sorry, that didn't correct. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Clear it. Thank you, sir. Billhead and Reaper. Cool.
Do you have anything in this building at all?
I do. I have a squad of 5 racks.
Ah, okay.
I'm assuming they're gonna get smart missile in their butt, but right into Booper.
Can you place him over? I believe I should be able to... Well, I probably can't get on the objective from this side, can I?
No, especially not with me there.
No. So just set him over, a little bit away from the racks, so he's not right next to them.
And can they can move? Their movement is not like any kind of one-time ability, right? They can just do it every
No,
turn.
that is, he moves 20 normally. I can advance an extra 20.
Right. Okay, that's how it works. But so you really need to pop the thingy to make that really work.
Kind
Are his
of.
weapons assault?
They're almost all assault weapons.
Oh,
like, there's
right.
like one non-assault gun they can take, but I don't.
But normally, then you'd be hitting on.
I would be at -1, yeah. So, like, there is a penalty to doing it, but it is not a very big
This is why I go with that. That's what that is.
Yeah. Continuing here, Miss Shadow Sun. Let's... what all... Drones... Drones...
What's the radius on drone protection?
3 inches.
And it's the unit, right? So like you can protect him with all 4 of those back.
Yeah.
Well,
Presuming I pull the correct direction.
and presuming you don't like start smoking crack in the middle of our
Right,
game.
it's just like, oh.
You know, I really like Shining Spears.
They're good.
Their ability to go like infinite distance, they're like Giant Stealers. They just go infinite distance and then they wreck things.
Yup. Okay.
I had a pile of gummy bears. Did I eat them all already?
Oh,
I think you put them on the board, didn't you?
I don't know what you did with ones any you
I think I ate them.
pulled out from any place. but-
Baby, get me fat. This is one of the first games I played with this army, where despite being unsure, I generally feel like I know what I'm doing.
Mhm.
Like I don't think I've done anything terribly stupid.
No.
I think most of it's basically by the book. Next turn's my chance to do all that.
Start
You-
making
you-
some
you
real
don't- you
high
don't-
quality mistakes.
Well, you've done a pretty good job of keeping your drones in. I think I can start exhausting your drones and getting shots on some of your suits now.
Yeah.
No.
You have a lot of firepower out of those Reapers, so it's like the drones are never an infinite resource. The idea is just that they can hold things off
A turn or
long
two.
enough.
Right,
Yeah.
Exactly.
So.
Someone wanted to know what Sean's favorite Undertale character is.
Undyne for sure. Fish waifu for life.
How many people are watching?
A little under 3,000.
Oh my god.
That's a pretty significant
Considering
audience.
it's like 3 in the morning.
Yeah, well, not for everybody.
No.
Yeah, we have a fair number of East Coast and
European.
visitors.
Yeah, plus or minus a bunch of hours.
Yeah.
I'm really glad we got to play this game.
The Australians also.
I'm having fun playing with you.
Yeah.
And
I think that is all my movement. Psychic phase, good psychic phase.
you're using your psychic phase?
Yeah, I'll cast. Go ahead. I have the Thousand Sun version of Smite.
And each drone individually casts it, right?
Sure, but it doesn't need line of sight.
Right. And, Eldrath has like an AoE deny.
Oh,
if I roll over a 3, it's just all deny.
Oh, double ones.
All
Alright, let's do some shooting phase stuff.
Shoestring phase.
We will spend a command point to have Shadow Sun give up her shooting and make the broadsides awesome.
About to reroll all their failed wounds.
Yeah. And speaking of which, we are going to open up with those very same broadsides.
Gonna hurt.
So, 2 of them, as we had determined earlier, are in range of the Dark Reapers.
Mm-hmm.
Those 2 are going to shoot the Dark Reapers with their smart missiles.
Okay.
I believe they can see the black grotesques along the edge here.
You from right here?
Yeah, because I have light right along.
I think you should.
there.
I believe you're right, but just a human, if you would.
Sure.
Put that on your guy or pivot it.
So that is like
Yep.
even over.
You
Yep.
got all guy.
Okay. So I am going to fire all of the high yield missiles into Black Squad.
And those were the 712. 722.
Yeah.
You have the ATS, so 722.
Yeah. Not that you care about AP, but
Right. So, and if a model can't, if say I have a Vexator mask into a model,
yeah.
can you greater good with other things around it against something else charging at the same target?
Yes, something else, but not the Vexator mask.
Got it.
The 2 smart missiles that can't reach anything else are going to shoot the leftmost from my perspective squad of Storm Guardians,
So,
I believe.
They're in a ring like this, out.
Right,
Like this.
the backside ones.
You got it.
I want to make sure. Yep, 30 inches will do that.
Oh, you got it.
Okay.
Not by a lot, but you got it.
I'm
And
just
that's your high yield pod.
no. That is the 2 other smart missiles because I have 4 there.
And it's 8
and
shots
2
apiece,
there.
right? So it's gonna be 16 there, and
Yes.
okay. So real quick,
Oh,
you ignore cover. Do you? So what's?
sorry. I did have one other thing I need to do. I'm going to target the wiggly squad of Storm Guardians with the Saucia stratagem, which puts a marker light on everything within 6 inches of them.
I was so curious. I thought for some reason that you did that when you hit something with a marker light.
There is a different one
That
that
adds
is when you
D3.
hit that adds the D3.
Okay, I thought the AOE one was also when you hit, but it doesn't.
No,
It's
it is just
pick a unit
it's
and
at
everything
the
within
start of the
Z3.
shooting phase. Do that. Everything gets the marker light.
So everything's all.
So I have
all
a
this-
marker light on
all-
everything over there.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and spend 2 CP
Uh-huh.
to LFR the Reapers,
Okay.
and this is the bottom one, right? This
Yes.
game's gonna be going fast. This is gonna be.
All right. So here is against the Reapers. Smart missiles. 5s. Rerolling 1s. Not a lot of 1s, but
A lot of 5s.
fair number of 5s.
That's incredible,
I
actually.
will take that.
I think you on 5s. I think you just hit with like 2/3.
It was about half.
Okay.
I got. In fact, it was exactly half.
I don't know. 1 on 3s.
Yep. Come on.
Well, thank you.
And-
The end of the yang, right?
Reroll.
Well, so you is because right, got it.
Yeah, reroll all failed. So 3, 6, 7, -1, no cover.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's 1. Oh, there's okay.
Yeah, ATS.
4 up. This is gonna hurt. I should have fortune then.
It was dicey because if you had buffed them up, then I probably would have put more into them. It's kind of whatever you don't protect, I'll go after.
So 2.
Yep.
I could kill the Exarch. Do you have anything else that can shoot them?
No. Oh, Riptide. Both Riptides should be able to.
So I'm gonna go ahead and in fact, no, he can't stand. That's fine. Yeah, you don't have line of sight to any of them. I'll pull the ones up this time. And let's.
yeah, I actually do have line of sight to the Riptide
This
from the
one?
Riptide to that guy from the purple one.
Cool. Well, he's dead now.
Okay.
Is that in line of sight?
I do not think so.
Cool. I don't like using. So I actually, in this list, when I'm worried about guard indirect fire,
Yeah.
I give the extra warlock conceal.
Sure.
So I could have theoretically, my Jinx didn't do anything. I could have cast conceal on them, and then LFR,
Right.
and then it's -2, and then
Yeah,
take
well, I just would have shot him at that point. As soon as you
here's
slap
that's the point. Like that's what I
Sure,
want,
but again,
right?
but that would have changed my movement and
Oh, sure.
completely.
So you moved with the understanding that you would be able to do some damage to my Reapers.
Yes, I knew I could
And
hurt
I
the Reapers.
saved really well there. If I hadn't saved as well, it'd be a lot more painful.
Yep.
Right.
All right. So other smart missiles at the Storm Guardians.
Yeah, and this is the block right here, right?
Yes, important in the backside. Rerolling ones.
Those mark fine, sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
And.
Three. Okay.
That'll be.
Oh, right, because
6 minus 1.
You did command and control node, right? So you roll all
Yes.
6 up. Well,
Nice and statistical.
5 deck guys. Sad story for them.
High yield missile pods.
Those are the black rots, right?
They are indeed.
Okay. Also rerolling all wounds, right?
Yeah, wounds.
Then you know. Okay.
Are those grots within 6 inches of the Wiggly Storm Guardian squad? Looks like that guy might
6,
be. Do we want to move that terrain to make it easier?
It's not.
Okay.
So,
Alright, so force.
Yep. Wow.
But real good for.
Not bad. Well, actually pretty good. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a lot better. It's better than half.
A little bit over half. Yeah.
Strength 7.
And yep. So
Threesies.
with a retry.
3s with the retry is like almost doesn't matter if you fail. You really got to bone 2 rolls.
Yeah.
Okay.
3, 6, 9, 12.
12 of them.
Yep. Oh, dude, you can't do this to me.
So those 3 go through. Feel no pain. So they're 2 damage each, right?
D3 actually.
D3. Okay. So first one. Or,
Oh yeah, I guess I have to. These are wacky. So 2 damage.
Roll another one with it.
2 damage.
Right,
So,
so
you
the
got
first
4 coming
first
in.
4. I ignore 1 right here.
Okay, so the last one does 3.
And it's the same guy.
Yep,
So you kill one guy.
barely.
They're grotesques or
They're tough, but passing a 9 out of 12 is a little above
was it
par.
12? Oh, that's way above par. It's
Yeah.
fantastic. I mean,
And unfortunately,
it's not-
that's what you've done to me like every time we've played. Your
It's
4 up
it's
involves are out of
and
control.
the thing is, like, that's it's actually like within a standard deviation of the norm. It's just
Sure,
against
but-
you. It happens to be against you that I'm getting the good side of the
Well-
standard deviation every time.
Well, and yeah, every time. It's not like one roll and then
Right.
you roll 3. It's
Right.
like 9, 9, 9, 10, 9, 8.
Well, that means is I need to just do me a favor. We're gonna play the big tournament. You can take it all the way to the top. We'll play in the last round, and I can just pass on.
I wish. I wish.
No, what's gonna happen is we're gonna meet at the end of a big tournament again, and my dice are just gonna bomb. I'm gonna be like, well, Sean, I owe you this one.
Alright, we got 4 here into.
Oh, is market round?
Yes.
Okay. What are they marking?
The Black Grotesques.
Go for it.
Rerolling 1. Oh, no, not. Never mind.
Is there a reason you would do that before? Oh, because you had to declare them? Okay, sure.
No. I was actually hoping to do more damage than that, so it wouldn't be necessary, but
Sure.
the dice are not working out super well there.
Grotesques are really hard because, I mean, 4 pinballs are swinging. It's like with knights. Like if you're rolling.
Yeah, the problem is, like, even when I do, like, the ideal and dump, like, 30 shots onto them,
You
they're
could ki-
still,
you could-
like,
you could kill-
oh, I just didn't do any damage.
You could kill half or most of that unit of black grotesques, and we'd be within my tolerances of what I was expecting.
And I feel like I'm gonna be lucky to kill 2 of them. Ugh. Alright, Riptide, smart missiles into the Reapers, burst cannon on... looks like it is going to be Wiggly Storm Guardian Squad.
But I take great pleasure in you firing a put burst cannon in my poor guard.
Hey, I gotta kill units.
I hit my shit on purpose. Like it's
Well, yeah, and again, like, it's Tau and this whole, like, oh, good, boxes of invulnerability. That's what I love.
Well, and I think it's in this case, so any piece of terrain could shield me. The difference is they'll charge you out of it.
Yes,
That's the problem.
exactly the problem.
That's the problem.
It's and that's what I hate about the ruling is like invulnerability boxes are really, really problematic for Tau.
Well, yeah, you need massive amounts of indirect fire. I mean, you have the indirect fire, like,
but it's not enough because, like, if you think about it, your threat range out of that building is probably about to there.
Max.
So
it's 19, right? Out of there.
Yeah, roughly. So I'm looking at
15 if you're being real serious about what you.
Sure, but like
right there,
plausibly, I have 8 inches of the board on each.
So, I mean, I guess you could put the smart missile things with your infantry if you wanted to like max out that. I don't know.
It's not worth it. They can't move with them.
Oh, they go stationary.
Yeah, and if you move away from it, it dies.
And do you place it at the beginning, or can you drop it whenever
you can drop it whenever?
So you basically have to do your move advance, drop them, and hope that's good enough for your.
And it's still BS4, and yeah.
I mean, I don't know Tal enough to know how you properly manage the maximum number of smart missile systems for Overwatch.
I could bring a lot more smart missiles than I am, at just the 15 points per thing. The problem is they're not on good platforms. They're on units that are very vulnerable to dying, that are immobile, and just do not really.
Vehicles can't rid of it, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
And vehicles are a non-issue also because Castellan means every vehicle in my army dies turn 1.
Well, unless you really spam them. Unless you really do the Devilfish, Skyray, Hammer,
but if
spam.
you do that whole thing, none of those can kill a Castellan, and he will delete at least 2 per turn.
So, if you have like the long strike and his 3 dudes, right, for all their bonuses and whatever, and the Skyray missiles on the, those missiles aren't. No, I'm thinking of the missiles that did mortals, the destroyer wound ones, which is not what Skyrays have.
Yeah.
If you fired all of that full bore at a Castellan with max marker lights, I don't even know if you kill it.
Oh no, you absolutely do not.
I mean, you might get it down to like its bottom. You might get it down to like 8 wounds.
Him and 3 hammerheads, ion cannons, overcharging full marker lights, and each of them launching 2 seeker missiles.
With focus fire.
With focus fire and launching 2 seeker missiles, you are averaging neighborhood 20 wounds.
Like a smash cap. Just like a smash cap.
But I don't get to shoot twice.
That ain't enough, yeah.
Yeah. And also, that is nearly 1,000
So I'm just thinking about the best thing. If you have +1 to wound it, right?
Yeah.
Do you have anything that does mortal wounds when you get a 6 to wound?
The railguns, which get a single shot.
And they do 1 mortal or D3?
They do D3, but on a 5 or 6,
it's a bullshit broadside that sucks, right? With that sucks. If you had like, do the rail cannons on the hammerheads? If you take that?
No, that is the hammerhead one.
Does G3?
D3.
I think it's 1 shot.
Yeah. It's really bad.
That's about it.
It's just awful. Yeah.
Okay. Where are we at? Burst cannon?
Alright, so we have Burst Cannon and Storm Guardians.
Which one was it? I'm sorry.
The Wiggly Squad.
Cool.
Yep. We're rolling 1s for marker lights. And anything but 7 -1s.
Hey, look, they did. Oh, actually,
Yeah.
5? Alright, never mind. I thought they were all gonna die. I got 3 left.
I mean, I couldn't kill them all. It was only 7.
I thought you had killed one from that unit for some reason. Alright.
That was the other unit.
Sure.
Smart missiles at the Reapers on 5s. Rerolling 1s.
Right, because the thingy, right? Okay.
And then on 3s, 1.
Okay.
Alright, second Riptide. Burst Cannon on the Grotesques. Smart missiles on the Reapers.
And he can see only the red unit, I think?
Black unit, I believe.
Oh, right here.
Yep.
That's fine.
Okay,
so good.
Smart missiles on Reapers. 2.
Does it have AP?
No. It does ignore cover, though.
1, do you have anything else that can shoot them?
Probably not, no.
Well, they're probably going to get crippled more extra. I'm going to put that in the extra.
Okay. Burst Cannon.
Look, in your experience,
Yep.
When is it expeditious to do that? I mean, it seems to me this situation. I'm not going to need indirect fire much in a second.
It's a really complicated decision because of the do you need indirect fire? What sort of profiles do you need?
Right.
What are you expecting to need in the future? How many more guns? That is a huge multivariable thing. There is not an easy answer other than probably don't.
In this situation, I think in this situation it's probably right because I'm going to lose a lot of them next turn. So I just want to get as much as I can my next turn and assume they're going to die.
Potentially, yeah.
It's on the grotesque.
Yeah. 4.
Okay. Those are strength 6, right?
Yep.
Okay, 2 pass, 2 fail.
Okay.
3 damage. Right. No pain. Takes 3.
Okay.
Well, I count up by the way, so.
Oh, okay.
The most irritating thing I think about these grotesque or the people is 4 wounds is just the right number to almost always roll 1/6. So it almost always takes the extra weapon.
Yeah. This guy over here.
What does he have?
Frag projector, the supernova launcher, is going to go into red, or actually, we don't have really range on black, do we? So
What's the range on it?
18.
It doesn't line of sight, right?
No, I don't think I have. No, it's not
it's
getting it.
it's
So
like
everything's going in red.
Okay, and so it's got the frag projector, and what else is on it?
A missile cannon and 2 burst pods.
Okay, cool. I'm trying to learn where all the TOW weapons are and where people usually put them.
Right.
That's why I keep asking
it's-
questions
I
like
don't know if that's the right configuration for them. I'm still playing around.
You're
with
like,
it
but it's
lot.
a configuration.
It's the one I brought this time.
There you go.
Missile pod.
Yep.
Actually, you have a guy with 2 wounds on him.
This guy right here, he has 3 wounds.
No, that's Black Squad.
Oh, the red one?
Yeah.
The red one's uninjured.
Yeah. All right. So missile pod.
Yep.
2 hits. 1 wound.
Well, that's 7 minus 1 D3.
In -2 in this case, but
Because
yeah.
he has ATS.
Yeah.
You got 2 wounds or 1? I'm sorry.
1.
1. Okay.
All right. Frag projector.
Pew!
6 shots. 1 hits.
And those are 6/2/2 on that?
Yeah.
4s.
4.
This is on the red unit?
Yeah.
2 pass, 2 fail. 2 damage each?
Yep.
That just kills again.
Okay. And then the burst cannon. Here we're not in range. 5s. 2.
I'm sorry, what's that with?
Burst cannon got 2.
Both fail?
Okay. Just 1.
There's 1 damage
1
each?
each. Yeah.
Takes 1.
Okay.
That's the red squad, right?
Yes.
Who's shooting them again? Oh,
That
because
was
you
finishing
can see
him.
him right there.
Yep.
Alright, I'll put the one on the guy back here. I have a conundrum right here.
Huh.
I'm gonna move the Grot Sword, I'm gonna move him, I'm gonna do the deny Overwatch charge, and then the Grots are gonna charge in, right?
Yeah.
But then I have this quandary where I have all these characters I want to keep protected. You have Cold Star commanders that can come and get them.
Right.
So I guess I just wrap them in, I keep them wrapped by the other squad of Grots? I don't
It
really know.
depends on whether you'd rather try go offense or defense.
Yeah, if I think I can cripple you here, I'm hopeful. I believe I should be able to cripple you on the next turn.
Could very well be. I have not done very good damage to you so
No,
far.
I don't think you've done sufficient damage to stop me from getting it done. We'll see. I don't know. I don't play. You might Overwatch the shit out of me. I'm sure the Overwatch isn't going to be fun.
Cold Star over there.
Okay.
Burst cannon.
Is he blasting my poor fucking rats?
Yep.
Cool.
I need to get a kill.
Oh, these two squads taking leadership -5. One of them could die too. But I mean,
Good, but not actually that
what's your strength over there with that burst cannon?
5.
Okay. Jeez. Pretty average. How many?
6.
4 ups. 2. Feel no pain. What that? At least my grotesque armor saves went straight average after the first opening bout of really good ones.
Yeah, but the bout of really good ones was the one where I needed to do all the damage.
Yeah, exactly.
I only rolled good against your dangerous guns. Is not a lot of consolation.
That's true.
I mean, you rolled really good against both the grotesques and the Dark Reapers.
Yeah,
and then missile pods. 1 hit. 1 wound.
Fails.
Does 1.
Take it.
Okay.
Kind of like I'm doing a bra class for the first time. Cool.
All right, that's everything I got. Do morale.
So I've lost 3 here.
Yep.
So are you within 3 of this objective?
Probably not.
Okay. So do I even need these guys as well? Oh, did you kill anything else?
Nope. I didn't kill anything.
And I've lost 3 models on 2. What's the leadership is 7? Right?
I don't know offhand.
6 or 7.
Let me check. I think it's 7, but I'll look. It's fine. It actually, I might actually spend the points
I
for this.
doubt it's 7. It's either 7 or 8. Because Eldar are never lower than
Rats,
7.
though, are kind of...
Really?
They're kind
Yeah.
of shitty.
They're kind of shitty.
Hmm.
Or not good.
I mean,
Sorry.
They have a pretty
leadership is 8 actually.
yeah, they have a
So-
pretty good stat
At
line.
minus,
That-
at minus
that is
3,
shocking.
so at minus 3 leadership 5. So even if we roll a 6, 1 lives. Which I don't. They're
Yeah.
fine. Cool. Leadership elsewhere. The Grots, they're fine. Guardians at minus 5. 3, it's 8. I think their leadership 7, right?
They are 7, yeah.
Other one in front of them. 3, 5 is 8. That's one. Okay.
Yeah.
So end of turn scoring.
Yep.
I'll let you bookkeep your.
So, I held. I did not kill. You killed more. You held more. Yeah. I mean, that's a horrific turn for me.
Yeah, no, so I'm gonna come at you here. But what I'm thinking is I want to make my gambit here, but if it doesn't go as well as I want, I probably just let up and force you to try and catch up. I think.
I mean,
Better I just stay on the gas.
What's the current scores?
7-1. Yeah, like a 6-point swing on turn 1 is gigantic.
You're
And
right.
yeah, I did not do well again, which I'm just it's getting really frustrating.
Yeah, no, I think the thing I think on my appraisal is that the 3 units to guarantee I have killed more.
You were gonna get kill more no matter what. You don't have.
Oh, because you have
units.
the drones. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
have, you have,
again,
you
like,
have to
that's
kill-
not
yeah,
the
right.
problem. The
You
problem
can't,
is-
right, you can't both shoot my important units and clear the guardians. Right? There's no. Oh, you know what? I also tested my reapers.
Yeah.
I lost 2. They're least rate. They can't
Yeah, they're
kill.
fine.
It's a challenge. It's hard.
Yeah,
Is Ynarri usually a hard match for Tau? I don't know.
it's relatively even in a lot of cases, but it can be very swingy. And,
1 hour warning.
Okay.
1 hour in or
1 hour left.
Yeah.
Remaining.
It would have taken our time.
Yeah.
But that's fine.
I mean, we're gonna be done by then anyway.
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
easily.
I think we'll be good. So 32 inches from here is as far as we need to go.
Yeah.
So I'll just take a normal 16-inch move, which from the front of this building puts me right there.
Yeah, I want to play Tau, but this keeps happening every game, which is really
I don't know. Enough
it's
about
really
Tau to-
off-putting.
I don't know enough about Tau. I just like, you can't
I know
complain.
it's just I'm just complaining. It's just one of these things that, like, again, this is the 6th time in a row this weekend.
I'm surprised you lost to. I thought you were going to win against the bugs.
I have not won a game.
Against those bugs, like the Swarmlords have died repeatedly, and I'm guessing
Yep,
he's what
yep.
killed your last Riptide, right?
Yep. I had him down to 1 wound for 2 full turns.
He was supposed to. I saw the turn he went from 12 to 1. He passed half of his feel no pains on 2 occasions when it was like 6 dice.
I know.
Which
I'm very aware of what
Yeah.
happened.
No,
it's incredibly frustrating
But
because
that's
it
not-
keeps happening.
That's not Tau though, right? That's just bad luck. It's
Right, but the problem is it happens. Like, I'm not exaggerating. This has happened 6 games in a row and 3 tournaments before that.
Sure.
Like, this is why it's like, okay,
Did you break a mirror?
I don't know. That's why it's like, what do I do to deal with
I know,
this?
it's-
I can't come up with anything.
And I think with Tau, it's an especially hard army because you only participate in 1 phase, so it's not
Yeah.
forgiving in that regard.
Nope.
I'm going to do this out of order if that's okay. I'm going
That's
to do
fine,
Strike
yeah.
Rangers. They're you know where they are. They're right there on the wall.
Yep.
Cool.
Hey, Sean, what's your favorite Persona character?
I'm a big fan of robots. I'm not sure if I have a strong decision between the 2 of them. I don't know. We'll contradict myself and say Naoto.
Actually, you know what? They don't go out. They stay in the building, so only
Yep, right on the inside there.
Because I'm going to move the Vexer Mass to stop them from overwatching, but you can supporting fire.
Yeah, you may as well stop as much as you can.
Alright, right. There's no reason to soak at all, right?
Man, why am I the one who's getting all the anime questions today? Is there something about me?
They're Tau suits, man. Tau
I
suits.
guess that's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair.
People
I brought
scream-
this on
people
myself.
scream
You did
Woo-woo.
say fish waifu.
Yeah, I know. Oh no, but that was prompted by an anime question.
Right.
I don't feel bad responding. I'm surprised that people are mind readers.
Toughness on the suits?
Which ones?
The big ones.
7.
7. So I'm strength. Wow, I just had to strength 5, 6 if your ends around. Either way, it's going to be 5s.
Yeah.
At which point, I wonder, especially against the guy with the 3 up in roll, I just use a flesh gauntlet and I doom him so I can reroll for more mortals, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the move. Okay, this is Ynarri, and I'll move Ynarri forward 2, just because. Can I get him in? Yeah, no, there's no way I can get him. He has a stupid 2d6 shot once per game, 3 minus 2.
Yeah.
It doesn't do shit, but I was hoping to shoot some drones with it or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why not? Okay. There's that dot right there. Console. That's good. That's good. These grotesques. I mean, it's pretty unlikely. Well, I got like 13 inches, but if I can't go through my own models,
Yeah.
so I'd have to. I'd be right there. I'd be further. And you know what I think I'm gonna do? I might be conservative here.
Hmm?
I think I might be conservative here. And these seers don't need. I'm just gonna normal move them all. Just keep them inside a ball.
Yep.
So I think that's the smart move. I don't think I need. If one squad of grotesque doesn't handle business there, then I don't.
Yeah, it probably won't kill everything, but it'll do a lot of damage.
Right. I don't think I need to. Right. I just need to.
Yeah.
I just need to do enough.
If I'm not getting my shooting, then it doesn't matter whether you're killing me or not.
Right,
RVD one of a kind was asking that
Oh, yeah.
question.
What?
Do you
Which
know
one?
that person?
Yeah, he's one of the guys who writes and posts to Frontline.
Got it.
I'm a little worried about those cold stars, but I think at this point, I think I might just ignore them.
Yeah.
I mean, they're gonna come kill your brain or do some stuff I don't like. Okay, fine. That's not gonna win the game, right? I just got
Right, but you can afford to trade units with me.
exactly. It's a trade. It's a trade I take. That's exactly right. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to I'm gonna see your council.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to remember to do it.
Nope. Do I steal one? I do not.
Now I'm actually kind of torn on this. I think I'd go for broke and try and get them both. So we're gonna doom which one is least important? Here we're gonna doom. Okay,
Okay.
I'll roll it again. It works.
Does get it with Seer Council.
Okay, cool. And now it's +2, so doom works.
Mm-hmm.
I will guide these spears. Works.
Yep.
And guide him. I will also fortune the spears.
Okay.
5, 6, 7. It works.
Yep.
Cool. Everything popped. And then I'm going to the one that they both have protect jinx. So the one that's your counseled has both. You can pick either one. I'm just deciding whether I want to protect my own. It's more important to protect my spears or to jinx your 3-up invo. I'm gonna jinx your 3-up invo.
Yeah. I mean, you're gonna do both.
Oh, it's
but,
11. It's
yeah,
fine.
I guess it.
Okay, and now I'm gonna protect my spears with the one that does not have a cast bonus.
Okay. Oh, okay.
If he dies from perils,
You gotta
It's a
reroll
3-inch bubble.
it. Yeah.
I have to.
Okay.
And it passes.
Yep.
So everything worked.
Do I steal one?
I'm down to 6. I don't like that because Word of the Phoenix is now at risk, but you're right. That's why Spirit Seers, man.
Hey,
That's why Spirit Seers are so much better.
Sean, so I got a question on
Yes.
your rules. Necron Wraith
Yeah.
can enter a ruin, an enclosed ruin during the movement phase.
They can yes, they can enter it during the movement phase because they are allowed to pass through terrain.
But they're not allowed to charge through it.
They cannot charge through it in the assault
Due to the
phase.
FAQ and the fact that they're not infantry.
Correct.
Yep, cool.
And even if they had true fly in LVO, it's not going to work.
In LVO, they are still allowed to pass into an enclosed ruin in the movement phase.
Wait, things with fly?
No, they do not have
No,
fly.
no. I'm just saying
Okay.
other things with fly.
Fly things cannot enter unless they are otherwise able to.
Right,
Normally,
correct.
wraiths can
We'll go
because
with
their
special.
rule is not fly.
They have different fly.
Yes.
They have phasing.
Yes.
Right, exactly. All right, I'm gonna quicken the spears.
Okay. Does not go
Does
off.
can I roll both the dice or just one? Or do I have to roll?
You must reroll both because if with the Bielton stone,
Yeah.
it's both dice.
Try again.
Doesn't go off.
That's better for you.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be enough, but it's better.
Oh. Okay, so I got like 2 guys that won't be able to get there. He's not going to be in range.
Swarms cannot enter enclosed at all because they are not infantry.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay,
Which
so,
is absolutely bizarre.
two of my guys are not going to be in range.
Catapults,
There.
yeah.
Catapult. No, now that I think about it, is this a unit of drones?
Yeah, that is a unit of drones.
1 unit?
Yep.
Well, let me guess how you're going to pull these models.
Yeah, and the fly keyword is not relevant in that situation. It's the
Nope.
infantry keyword that matters.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, the rules for ruins and who
Because Rippers got weird now too. Like they could technically deep strike into an enclosed ruin, right? But they couldn't
Yes.
move out of it after that. They would be stuck inside.
they can get stuck.
All right, so
Interestingly, the rules for ruins specify that units cannot move up and down floors other than, certain types of units are not allowed to move up and down floors. Vehicles, monsters, and bikes.
Oh yeah, wait. So a swarm could use its movement phase to go to the second floor and then exit the building.
Yes.
There we go.
Presuming it's not. Presuming
And that's
there
where
are.
fly comes in because from outside you could fly up 3 inches, go to the second floor, and enter in the movement phase.
Yes.
so these are all shield drones.
Are not an enclosed ruin.
Not enclosed
ITC
ruin, yeah.
specify. That's the
Okay.
difference with the ITC ruins.
Right.
Is you could normally do that. ITC says no.
Correct.
These are shield drones,
Yes, they are.
and these are these guys close enough for him to use them?
Yes, 3 inches.
Cool. So I'm going to order the Phoenix Reapers. Yep. Cool. So yeah, they can see whatever. I'm going to. How many gun drones or whatever the normal drones are back there in that unit? 5. And then you have shield drones. The shield drones. So I really want a Tempest launcher, the ones in the back, because it's single damage, the ones that feel no pain. So Tempest launcher against the gun drones in the back, and then are there 3 units of shield drones? How's that broken up?
2, 2, 1.
If I'm speaking just to the ones that they'd help him. Same thing.
All of those are in range of him.
2, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got 1. I've got 8. Sorry, I only have 5 guys. 1, 2. Okay, so 2 Reapers at each of the bigger ones and 1 at the one at the one.
I'm sorry.
You have 3 squads of shield drones.
Yes.
So 2 Reapers at each of the ones with 2, and 1 Reaper at the one that's 1.
Okay.
The one first.
Yeah.
And you know, I
Oh, yeah,
forgot,
sorry, the
I
one.
forgot to Ancestor's Grace before doing that. It's my fault. Okay.
Oh, okay.
The 2 misses, and I can't reroll. And no one.
Okay.
2 at one of the units of shield drones. Okay. 1 would.
Philippine. Dead.
Okay. And the next unit of shield drones. 1. Not the most effective.
Dead.
And then the Tempest launcher at the gun drones. 3 whole shots.
Yep.
Hey, at least this guy rerolls ones on his own.
Uh-huh.
And then that's a 2.
Well, ironically,
Force.
even if you had Ancestor Grace, it wouldn't have helped them at all.
What's that?
You didn't get any ones.
Right, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I failed the one.
Okay.
That's that. So let's... I believe my Cypher phase is complete. Let's go to the shoestring phase.
Mm-hmm. Start of the shooting phase.
Yeah, what you do?
I am going to give them -1 to hit.
Oh yeah, that's a weird, well they're guided at least, and they didn't
Yep.
advance, so that's not the worst.
Do I steal 1 from it? I do not.
I within 6 inches. I got like 1 guy who can laser lance that.
Mm-hmm.
Like exactly 1 guy.
Yep.
Well, look at the Reapers first.
Okay.
How many drones are around him still? You can protect him.
5, 6, 7, 8.
8. Okay. And those are, well, there's 5 of them.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. And here's Doom and Jinx. So,
Uh-huh.
what I'm going to do is every catapult that you shoot him will shoot him.
Okay.
The remainder will shoot these drones.
Sounds good.
And I'm going to resolve those first, of course.
Yep. And you're putting 1 spear into the drones.
Yeah, exactly. The rest are out of range. So I got like. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is this
Well,
guy?
you have-
Can I get the suit with him?
Yes.
Oh. How about him?
No.
How about him?
Nope.
Okay, so I got 3 guys in the back that can't.
Okay.
The rest can. So
So
should be
6 and 3.
6 into him. 3 right there.
Okay.
So let's obviously shoot the drones first.
Yep.
So the laser lance, because I can. Need a 4. Reroll the guide. Hits. Poof!
No, that does not wound me.
Oh, you draw 4.
Yep.
Okay. In fact, I should have known if that was the XR, which that one guy is the XR. He's the only one in range, right?
Oh, okay.
So the 2 should work. 1, 2. That was entirely accidental.
Yeah.
The three guys with catapults then. Needing 4s, right? So minus 1.
Yeah.
Looking for 4s. So 4s, 3s are no good.
Yep.
I can reroll the rest with guide. Doesn't matter.
Yep. Gone forever.
I hope not. I have this thing about dice. Like I hate it when my dice sets get broken. 4s and 6s. So 2 rend, 2 die, and 1 wound.
Okay. 4 up. We're good.
How many does that leave there in that unit?
2.
I get the idea. They're all about to probably go poof right here. So I got 6 guys, so 24 shots. So I need 2 more. And actually, since playing Ynarri, I have never before, when shooting a big target, gotten the whole thing off. Guide on my unit, Doom and Jinx on the target unit. I've had it happen to me before, and I can't stand it. Colin raped me at the Mugu GT with my custodes, and it just didn't work.
Yeah, it's pretty deadly.
I need 4s.
When it works.
Right, I need 4s. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the 3s.
Yeah.
Those 3s are bad. That's bad.
You got another 3 right for next to you.
Oh, thank you. Alright, so everything else is rerollable. Okay.
Yep.
Trying again. That's not good. Okay. Is it good? Alright, so I'm looking for 5s.
One more by your Reapers.
Oh, thank you. I'm looking for 5s to wound. 6s have rend. Oh, you're working with a 4-up invul right now, right?
Yeah, 3 up armor, 4 up invuln, so it is relevant which one is which.
Okay. Gotcha. Well, you're jinxed, right? They have 2-up base?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, they're actually
6s.
pretty tough.
That's a lot of 6s. Not a lot of 5s,
Yeah.
but a lot of 6s.
Oh, that's actually what you want.
I know, and then trying again.
Yep.
Okay, some more 6s. It's 5. Everything else failed. So 3, 6, 7 with rend and 3 without.
Alright, 7 with rend.
4-ups.
These are 4-ups. Take 2, 3, 4,
Okay,
5. Yep, that's how it does.
Right, and then 3 3-ups.
Yep. Take for nothing.
Yeah, you're not going to bother droning these because I have much better things about to do the job.
Yeah.
Okay, so how many of those? I'm just gonna the shield drones I shot before. Is it now 1, 1, and 2, or are they all 1? What's left?
1, 1, 1.
They're all 1s, and then the 2 gun drones.
Yep.
Well, it doesn't. Why even shoot them with the? So there's 4 there.
3 shield drones. 1, 1, 1.
And then 2 gun drones.
2 gun drones.
Okay. I'm gonna put all the 5 normal Reapers into him using the 2-shot profile.
Okay.
And then the Exarch's gonna Tempest Launcher the 2.
Okay.
So Exarch, 5 shots. He's an Exarch. Just roll that. What are you on for?
Did we have a rules question or?
2 at -2.
I've been answering
2 gun
those
drones.
non-stop.
Yeah, I'm sure.
These 6ers, right? Tempest Launcher on the gun drone?
I know.
Okay.
Oh, on the gun drone.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
So 6s.
Alright.
1.
Hey, that's just valuable. Alright, and then I got 5 dudes, so 10 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. at the actual riptide itself. No rerolls, but they
you
just
don't
rolled boss.
need 'em, yeah.
Alright, wounding on 5s with 4 rerolls. Okay. So, almost half. Okay.
Yep.
3 is 6. Do you want to pass any of those?
I'm just gonna take them straight.
You taking 4 ups?
Yeah, I'm dead.
8 damage, okay. I'm certainly not within 7 with my spears, which would have been nice, but that's fine. I should have something really funny. How far is it for this model to get to right? I think it's like 8 or 9 inches. I think it's probably 9 inches to get in there if I want to tag both of those. But I'm going to have to kill that one drone. And I'm not within 8 for your end to nuke it, so it's going to be... Oh, sad story. Who am I more afraid of Overwatch from? Probably more afraid of Overwatch from the...
The broadsides are more dangerous.
Oh yeah, but they only have... But only the indirect fire up there, right?
Yeah, but there's still more. There's more of that, no matter what you measure it by.
Yeah.
There's a question for Sean. What you think of the Tau destruction mission?
Destruction mission? Missile is probably what he meant.
Maybe.
I'm presuming they're talking about destroyer missiles on the Storm Surge. They're great. They're a way to do mortal wounds, which Tau otherwise have basically no access to.
Do you have any way to get a bunch of those? Like, to go like acid?
No. So they're very good. I love getting to use them, especially if you're hitting on 3s or 2s with those Storm Surges. But the only way to access them is Storm Surges, and Storm Surges die to Castellans.
I'm going to spend a command point.
If the Skyray carried 6 destroyer missiles, it would be good. 6
Right.
seeker missiles, it's bad.
These guys are just going to do their thing.
Yeah, RVD and DRK. His destruction mission. I don't know what that means.
Oh,
Did he make a mission
Guess
for
what?
called destruction?
guess
or-
what, Sean? I have a Dark Reaper over there earlier. Oh well.
Oh, huh.
He wasn't dead, he was just hiding in the room.
Oh, okay. It's the Reese doesn't like Tau joke.
So here's my take on this.
Hey,
and,
no one likes Tau.
And here's my take on this. I don't think Reese dislikes Tau. He actually has a Tau army. The thing is, he often writes missions and rules in such a way that hurts Tau because he feels that shooting is too prevalent at times, which at times it certainly has been, and Tau are unduly punished by things that hurt shooting armies. And Reese's response to that is typically, well, just take allies to solve your problem, which of course is not a thing Tau can do, and when it's pointed out, he says, well, just learn to deal with it. And so I feel he's often very blasé about the ways he penalizes Tau, and very inconsistent in the way he regards them, but I don't think he actually dislikes them. I just think that he considers them an acceptable casualty when he does other stuff.
Alright. Urian's going to flensing the suit. The 7 shots. Hitting on 2s. That's a lot. I think I went on 6s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good job, Cask.
Kid. Alright, so I'm going to Vexeter Mask is going to charge everything with a
Yep.
buff.
Do it.
This is battle round 2.
It is.
I don't think. When do I get my rerolls? Is that this way round? I think it is.
Your rerolls to charge.
Oh,
Charge and advance rolls.
That is 2. Yeah.
2. Okay. I go 3. Which
Yeah,
good thing, right? Alright.
8 is going to get you in.
It'll certainly get me to 8. It'll tag this riptide.
Yeah, I won't get the broadsides though.
No, I'll have to. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to very carefully make sure I'm positioned such that the closest thing is this drone,
Okay.
so that I can swing around into the other suits.
Sure.
And then, well, at least he can't fire Overwatch. Red unit.
Okay.
I'll only declare this one because I want to make you burn their greater good on the.
Okay.
And they can do that once, right?
Yeah.
My read on that is correct.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, smart missiles. Two.
Both pass.
Yep.
Charge roll.
Four won't do it.
No, but it's turn 2, so try
Yeah.
again. A 6. Just measure it from this side, right? Oh, that's
Yeah,
good.
that'll get it.
And how far out that way does that get me?
You'll be able to pile into him.
Yeah, that's fine. In fact, you know what? He's already... I can pile him in, so I don't even need to, because I'm just going to tag him and then lose the mask.
Sure.
Which doesn't matter. The mask did his job. Save me from some amount of Overwatch.
A lot of Overwatch.
Well, the building really is what
That too.
saved me. I could soak the missiles, it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. I really have no reason to get him in hand to hand. The black squad will
May as well try.
it'll attempt. It'll attempt again.
Yep, just like that.
Do you think that Tau performed better outside of ITC? style
Absolutely,
roles?
yeah. You actually saw a pretty good presence from them at ETC and in some of the other events. In part, that is because they just can not go to their hard matchups.
Right, that's a big deal.
That is a major part of it. I don't know how they do in the European meta and the East Coast. That is a bit different. I know there are Tau players over there. I don't know a lot about how common they are or how well they perform. But there are at least a couple of them who have some, winning GTs in major events. So they're not horrible, but Tau aren't horrible in general. They're very swingy in certain cases.
Would I be correct to think that an Imperial Guard army with a large amount of indirect fire artillery is going to be a challenge?
For Tau?
With all the mortars and all
Absolutely. One of the worst nightmares for Tau is a pure guard artillery. Just like I brought 9 basilisks and 3 manticores.
Like the old school guard parking lot with infantry, gatekeeper lists with just tons of
Like the leaf blower?
Well, just tons of
yeah.
infantry and a bunch of big stuff, and it's like
in the infantry almost are irrelevant because the Tau will just kill all those.
Right.
If it's just a billion mortars and big indirect guns, it's like all my mortars kill your drones, all my big guns kill your suits, and I start 72 inches away from you. Good luck.
Right, that's those things. The range
And
is
Tau are
high.
not going to charge it, right?
Nope.
It's not- I mean,
Because they can't punish its weakness, and they are an inferior shooting army to it.
Right.
So
It's like another army that hits on. Well, you have more tools to hit on better. Well, those guard get hard countered by hit mods. Hit mods
So
hurt
do
you.
Tau.
Right, but at least you have marker lights. At least you have some ability.
I have to hit with my marker lights.
Right, you need their 2-up guys to do the hitting. I mean, but the thing is, you have a solution. Guard don't. Like Alatox built for stacking hit mods. A pure AM army just dies.
But guard can melee that. Tau can't.
Sure. Well, the flyers are no way. The flyers will fly around killing all those artillery. Right? There's the Eldar flyers.
Yeah, but the Eldar Flyers is not a real army at this point.
No. I mean, you can do.
It's a gimmick.
You can do lots of grotesques and Eldar flyers, but the problem is like Ludas will just end it.
Yep.
Dark Keepers end it. Yeah,
They'll send you right off the table.
exactly. It's no longer
That's
a
why
game.
I don't consider it a real army at this point.
Are they within a
'cause-
foot of any those drones that charge on you?
Yes, they are.
How far-
It's
how
like
far
they
is
are
it?
needing a 9.
And you could greater good with how many things?
Basically, this little bubble.
How many of you guys are in rapid fire range?
Pretty much all of them. Yeah, I'm missing a couple.
But I have a 2-up and a field fan. I'll try it.
Okay. 1 gun drone. 2. 2.
2.
Yeah.
If I roll the 1, do I ignore it? I don't. 1. I think I lost
You
the
had
dice.
you had one
Yeah, I
with
lost the
the
dice.
die. Yep.
One of them.
4 fire warriors. 2.
Okay.
1 Cadre Fireblade. 1.
Okay.
And 3 fire warriors in rapid and 2 out. Pew pew pew! Laser bullets activate. I may have confused myself for some sort of heavy metal song. 2.
2s.
Faster than the laser bullets.
I need a 9 to get there, you said?
Yeah.
It's a 9.
That'll do it.
Cool.
Yep.
And they haven't sold versus yet this turn.
Nope.
Oh yeah, that's like exactly does it. And no
Yep.
more, and no more than.
That is the other half of this, is you've basically gotten every roll you needed.
Oh, yeah, I've had to spend some command points, but it's basically worked. Yeah.
Sure, but you did still succeed everything you needed to do.
Well, and you know what the real I think what that says more than anything is the Dark Elder ability to reroll every charge roll, like built in, is like that was the core of it.
Sure, but again, like, you played me and I failed all my spells.
Oh, sure, yeah, no, absolutely, you're absolutely correct on that. Yeah, and if I don't have Fortune and Protect on them, I probably just don't take that. There's no reason to risk it.
And I played you and failed Fortune and failed Protect and
The
failed
only-
Quicken
the only-
and failed Jinx.
Well, the only thing we did different is I took the Beltan. Per our conversation about Wave Serpents, I went without the Wave Serpent and took the, and that's
Sure.
but it still failed actually this turn.
Right, but yeah.
All right. So let's go with. I'm actually going to nominate him first, so I can't get tagged or based.
Sure.
So I can pile in and make sure I get them.
Yeah.
And now he's gonna push the shield drone.
Sure.
5 attacks. It's on 2s. All right. 1's on 4s. 2 ones. No IP.
We're good?
Does not care. Cool. Would you like to interrupt?
No.
Have to ask. Well, these guys can only. I only declared them. There's only either of them can fight. I'll just go here first.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. You have. Do you have an info with him? No, it was the other one, right?
He isn't.
He has a 5 up.
He has a 5 up.
Oh, but he has a 2 up normally, so we have 4 up save.
Your co-host from In the Finest Hour claims to be here. In the
Oh,
channel.
cool. Shaylin or Josh?
Uh,
Is it Lady of Titan?
Lady of Titan.
Okay, yeah, that's Shaylin.
Okay.
Hello, Shaylin. You get to hear my voice from a completely different microphone.
Dropping all my dice. Oh, there's the 12. Cool. So I have, this is a total, I got 36 dice right here. I have, there's 6 guys there, so I should have 30 attacks.
Okay.
So I'll take out 6 dice. This is my favorite thing about the Aberdeen. This is the best door prize ever. More than my trophy, right? Because I use them every game. They're great.
I like fancy dice. They're a nice little prize as a thing for tournaments. I think I'm happy when people do it.
Exactly. This is turn 2, right?
Yeah.
All right. So not hitting on 3s right now. Not
Yep. No rerolls.
not down to hitting on 2s yet. More Dark Elder shenanigans.
Man, nothing makes me sadder in Dark Eldar than the Warlord trait where 6s are 3 hits that you can't get with Cursed Blade because it's for the other one. And it's just like, that trait is so good!
6s are 3 hits.
Yeah.
And you could use the +1 to hit in the fight phase with so much 5s or 3 hits. Oh.
And the Succubus is natively a lot of attacks, and there is a relic that gives you 3 extra.
And
so
can you do all that, or is there no way to do it?
Yeah, that all works together.
So
it's
like
just
6 attacks or 7 attacks on 5, 6, 3 times.
With the whip, you are 8 attacks.
Okay, and I'm moving on 5 turn?
Yeah. Yeah, that Succubus is absolutely brutal. The problem is she's for the wrong one of the sub-factions.
Dear God, I'm angry. These grots are pissed. 4, 8, 9 at -2.
Alright.
9 4-ups.
I'll just pass 6 of them.
Yeah, that's fine.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fail 6 of them.
The dice got hurt
2?
backwards. What? The one damage.
Oh, 1. Okay. Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yep. Strength user -2, 1 damage.
Okay.
I have the flesh gauntlet that has no AP and does mortals on 6s. If you were doing that, consider that. But
I thought they were 2 damage with their weapons.
I wish. The Talus has that.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Okay, so right here I'll just do. Let's do that again.
Yep.
This unit is also 6. They're both that one guy. So same deal. 3s, they're not going to do nearly as much because they're not going to do this silly wound roll that I just did earlier.
Or are they?
Well, apparently their hit roll's pretty silly.
Got one more 1 in there.
Alright. Looking for 5s.
I was going to say, you did pretty well on this one.
The hit roll was so good that the average on this is 3, 6, 8 instead of 9 or 10. Yeah,
you did 1 fewer.
Oh, yeah, okay. I don't know, the average there on 30 attacks and 3 is 20 hits. I should get 7, so it's one above. A few above, but not crazy. Though, someone should tell your Sep to turn their armor on.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Is that it? Okay.
Yep.
Do those explode or anything?
Nope.
Okay.
It's the only saving grace for them.
My irritating ass models that are huge and pokey and want to grab everything.
I can't believe you're actually using those models.
You know why I'm using these, right? Because I needed something I could use for LVO real quick, and I could get them from China for $5. I'm not going to pay GW20 for a bad fine cast model. I just refuse to do that.
Yeah.
I'm just like, if GW gave me a really nice plastic multi-pose model that was...
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying.
I know.
But you're right. And for this,
I understand. I would have converted them out of literally anything.
Yeah, I'm going to. I plan on it. And, or that, or I'll commission someone to do it. He'll pound right there.
Sure.
I'll commission someone to do it, for God's sake. You know, I just for now. This is what I'm doing. Okay, and then the spears over there. Is that a single drone I'm in?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just going to kill the drone solvers.
Yep.
So,
you don't even need to bother rolling.
Yeah, I both range bump, but it doesn't really matter. And then I'll shoot a bunch of fire warriors, I guess.
Okay.
I'm still -1 to hit, right? Or is it just for the phase?
No, it's for the phase.
Alright, so is that a squad of 5?
5, 5, 5, 5.
Alright, so I'm going to put all the laser lances into them, and I'll split the catapults between them and them.
Okay.
So, the laser lances? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One's dead. So 8 laser lances, that one's gone. These guys have guide this turn.
Yep.
Sorry, was it just for the phase or for the whole turn? Then minus
phase.
Okay. Okay. And 2s. Okay, there's those 5. Alright, and then I got it's 8, so 4, it's 16. Yeah, 6 should be 16 catapult shots each at the 2 squads. So it's 1 on my left.
1 more 2.
Okay, that missed. Okay, and then wounding on 3s, 3s and 6s.
Just
1, 6, and then 1, 2. This is where my dice weren't good. Unfortunately, it's the wrong place, right? 7 normal, and 1 6.
Still dead.
Okay. And again at the next unit.
Okay.
Guide.
Now dead.
Yeah, there's 3 6s and the 5e.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the end of my turn.
That was Soul Burst.
That was a Soul Burst action, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's functionally the end of the game. I don't know how much time we have left.
We have 40
here.
minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
30 minutes, actually.
30 minutes then. So how does that score? Should be actually 5 more points, basically, right? It's only the top
you
half.
kill, you hold, you bonus. You get Butcher's Bill, you not get Headhunter, and then...
Did I take Mark during this stuff on the big suits?
No, you took Reaper as your 3rd one.
Oh, okay.
Which you're going to get, because you're going to table me.
Right.
So his total score?
3, 6, 11.
Thank you.
That's just the top of the turn, right?
It's now the bottom 2.
Yeah. Do Tau have any mechanism to fall back and shoot with those suits?
Nope.
Okay.
No option at all.
You still have 2 Cold Star Commanders, huh?
For what that's worth, yeah.
You're gonna probably kill all of this.
No.
Really?
Not even close. You're way overestimating their firepower.
Really?
It's burst cannons. It's strength 5 AP null.
I'll be pretty surprised if they could even kill those grotesques. To be.
Oh, the grotesques.
No. He's talking about the characters over there.
I was asking about the Reapers and the characters.
Yeah, it's like if I put both of them on the Reapers, maybe.
Do they have any melee weapons?
Nope. And if I advance, I can't assault anyways.
So you only have 20 inches to here that you'd have to shoot. Yeah.
I could maybe take the Reapers out. I could probably kill Yvrain.
Right. The hard part is just getting through those 4 guys, right?
Yeah, one of them would shoot through Yvrain. The burst cannon will kill those 4 guys.
Right, and then
the second one gets to fire all of its guns into Yvrain, and I make that the guy with the frag projector.
Oh, no, where's my tip? So I guess, and then what you do, I guess, is I have command points to do it still. Yeah, the right move would do that, and then charge the Reapers. So I have to fire and I use the thingy feign retreat. That's the way to do it.
But yeah, like the Cold Stars aren't actually going to kill a lot at this point, and the
For
fact
some reason,
that,
I thought they had more stuff. So I guess they have an 8-shot, strength 5.
yeah, it's good. So they're typically running 3 guns, 4 if you don't take advanced targeting. You know, depending on what you're.
Or it's like 4 fusion guns. I just suicide.
Yeah, either 4 fusion or 3 anti-infantry guns and advanced targeting.
What is the best anti-infantry gun for that?
The high outpost burst cannon and burst cannon. These are basically anti-infantry.
Is it 24 shots or how many shots?
No. High output is 8. Your second burst cannon is 4 more, and then a missile pod is 2 more stronger shots.
And did you have to take the missile pod? Is that built?
If you take the high output, you must take the missile pod.
Okay,
but the high output is essentially 2 guns strapped together. So you functionally have 4 guns at the price of 3.
Right, and then you could take the ATS or whatever for the third one if you want it, which is... What did you take as your third?
It's ATS on him. That one is drone controller because I need it for the gun drones.
Sure.
But
do you often get to shoot the gun drones? Or
yeah, usually I do. And they're really good against like orcs and stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. It's a ton of shooting.
But yeah, that's. I've been testing out this configuration. I'm not super happy with it. It's not bad, but it just doesn't really impress me overall. I also tried triple missile, but that just isn't enough shots.
Triple missile on what?
Yeah, you do 3 missile pods.
Is it
so
D3
6
shots or just 6
2 shots apiece?
So 6 shots.
So I'd be getting 6 shots.
7-2 D3 damage.
Yeah.
Did they lower the cost? Didn't those used to be stupid expensive?
Yeah, they were 24 points before. Now they're only 15, so it's a little bit more than an auto cannon.
You know, for 3 of those, you're paying that's the same as 2 or 3 grotesques. That's insane.
Yeah.
You're just talking it out at this point.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Because you only got 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's I have no chance. I'm 1.29 right now, and you're going to be up to 11 by the end of the phase.
You had 10 on the primary to 1. Yeah. And 2
and if I do well, I can score 2 points this turn. So yeah, there's no way that's going to happen.
Okay.
So one of the things. Well, I guess you had to move.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't do. I was worried about Dukes. If you don't come aboard, I can't do any of this.
Someone asked why you didn't take the Fusion Cold Star.
I was testing out other configurations. The Fusion Cold Star is also like 50 points more expensive. So it's actually more like 40, but it's still a lot. And I was testing out whether I had enough anti-tank and anti-infantry because I'm actually definitely worried about orcs these days. They're strong. And I wanted some more tools to deal with that. But I think I'll have to switch at least one of them back to fusion and possibly both.
That would nuke grotesques as well as anything can nuke.
Yeah, I mean you still bounce it on 4s. Yeah,
so
that's the problem.
Yeah, it doesn't have that much. Well, I'll say this: the magic box makes your life a lot harder.
Yeah, it does, and that's like I'm at this point I'm probably gonna dump Tau for LVO just because like I can't lose every time I come across a magic box.
I mean, and this is a particularly bad match for that because some of the best infantry for fighting is in the box.
But there are so many infantry, and the thing is, it doesn't even have to be good infantry. Bad infantry cripples me too.
They just tag you.
Yes.
As long as you can't kill them, they just tag you, and then as soon as you tag, that's the only one thing that sucks. The missile broadsides are great. The problem is like once they get tagged.
Yeah.
And Tau have no mechanism to.
Morning, sir.
Nope.
It'd be like too much, right?
Yeah, I don't know. It's problematic if you're trying to do Tau are okay, but they're not like. You're not making top 8 at LVO with Tau.
No, certainly not.
Especially not because of the terrain, and that's my big concern with them. Is like I look at that and it's like I'm not expecting to make top 8, but I would like to. I'd like to think I have a shot at it. And I can't bring an army that is not going to be able to even get to that level.
Back up in 30 minutes.
So this is obviously this is the first game I played with Ynarri where I really feel like I basically did everything right. I don't think I made any huge mistakes. Is there anything anything you can see that I did wrong or could have done better?
And I need John awake.
No,
in the near future
you basically did stuff right.
Thank you, Pickles.
part of it is just I don't have the options a lot of armies have against you.
Sure.
I have one strategy. My hope was that like I move up here. I know you're going to charge me. I kind of just accept that, but I live through the charge. But my intent was like if I kill off those Reapers, or at least bring them down to the point where there's like not very many of them left. I still have a lot of drones. I'm still screening myself reasonably
My Reapers just kill drones basically. It's
but that still was enough. That was what you needed.
Right, well, that enabled the rest of my army.
And the fact that, like, I put all of my smart missiles that I possibly could into them and killed 2 Reapers was like, well, that's an issue.
Right.
So, yeah, it was, it came down to the Reapers realistically. The Spears finished the job, but the Reapers made it possible.
Yeah. Do you think I should have considered protecting my Reapers instead of the Spears?
I would have protected them a lot stronger. They're very.
I mean the power specifically.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I probably would have taken the conceal for that
as well. Yeah, because I mean Jinx helped me a little bit. Who cares? I can deal with your saves. I should just conceal them. Yeah.
You can just drown me in weight of dice, whereas I have no way of dealing with hit penalties.
Not really. Yeah, I had
marker lights don't do it. They
just
don't.
Not enough, right? Because it's hard to get the marker lights on them.
Yeah, because you think about it, it's like these guys are potentially -2, which means I'm hitting on 5s, and I need to build 5 marker lights to get +1.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
That's not possible.
Yeah, so you definitely would have, instead of doing the redundancy and protect Jinx, you would have made one of those conceal, and you would have concealed them. Yeah, that's probably good advice. And like I said earlier, I put the 3 in there because I want conceal for guard and direct fire.
Sure.
And I knew Tau has direct fire. I had thought that I would be able to keep you further away. I think
Tau are actually very mobile. That is one of their advantages over many other shooting armies.
I think if protecting them better would have meant you don't come forward to shoot them, I think then I don't. I really want you to come forward. Right? I was worried. What am I going to do into your castle? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
that would have made a very different set of decisions for me. I probably would have tried to kill the Spears and done a bunch of other stuff differently.
Right, I think then you kill a lot more of my stuff and I just grind you on points. Because then you can't move to hold the board.
Potentially, yeah. It would have been a very different game with conceal and stuff over there. Because I don't even try and shoot you with that.
Right, exactly, yeah. And so is this Tau's weakness? If you end up with a board with a lot of spread out objectives, and an enemy that's fast.
Tau's weaknesses, which Ynarri fulfill most of, are basically like fast melee units that can wrap you up.
Sure.
Hit penalties, psychic powers, and blocking line of sight terrain, and which we check every single box here.
Right.
And double spear, I actually have a great game against. Because they can really only do damage to me in melee. They can dash in and shoot me, but I can ping back at them.
I really like these guys.
Grotesques are very good, but you are giving up a lot to take them because your high number of drops, like we were talking about before, the lack of a wave serpent for your Reapers. I can't punish you for it, but there are other armies that can.
Sure, absolutely. Well, I mean, if you had gone first.
Yeah, that I definitely. Well, it basically would have been the same thing, but the Grotesques aren't here at the start of the turn.
Which one? You actually probably dump into the Grotesques more than them. You probably.
Oh no, I still try and kill the Reapers.
Sure.
But I move.
I guess actually, if I know I'm going second in that situation, right? I guess I phantasm maybe.
Yeah.
And I put them in somewhere back here, so it's hard. I guess
you can't. Further. The only place you can do them is put them over there, and at that point, you have eliminated them from the game.
Then I have
because I can hide behind this ruin.
Yeah, because what I can do is I could move Soulburst, shoot something else, move 7. I could move them in position after one turn, but then they're range you again. I just have to tough it out. I just have to tough it out against this match. If
you pretty much have to. You stack up the penalties and try and make it so it doesn't work. But if I go first, my dice said no, but I have a good chance at wiping out a unit of Grotesques and maybe even seriously damaging a second one.
Sure, you make my life is a lot harder.
Yeah.
It's a very different game.
Because at that point, if I can wound and kill most of the Grotesques, I stop worrying about the Reapers and start worrying about the Spears. Because if the Reapers are just killing drones, because they're not actually great at killing big suits, they're all right at it, but they're not fantastic. I can afford
they need psychic support to do that well.
Yeah, and I can let you have my drones and big suits if I can get rid of your Grotesques and your Spears. Because my Reapers beat the rest of your army.
Sure.
Or, my rest of the army beats your Reapers. That's basically all we're down to.
Right.
Because your characters aren't really a threat to me.
Absolutely.
But, yeah.
Oh, this is informative on about Tau. So use line of sight block terrain. That's the number that use line of sight block terrain. Thanks again, man.
Yeah. Can you hand me the Cold Star hiding over there?
Of course again. I won't even drop him.
I would appreciate that. Although he's the more durable of the two, he can take it.